Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements, support the movements, purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat, we have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know, what do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel grow, and it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan Sports Classic back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. Listen, people of Jamaica, good evening, good afternoon, good night. I don't know, people. You know, it's so weird. No matter how much video you do, it seems like you just always have that butterfly in your chest whenever you start, right? And the butterfly always in my chest in the first 30 minutes. For some reason, no matter how much video I do over 2,000 video, right? But at the start of the video, that's where I make the most mistake. You understand? But nevertheless, I always appreciate the mistake because we'll grow from it. So, we're going to start over back again. Alright? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, we're going to talk about Craig Butler turning up at the first Reggae Boyz local camp for all Grimson. Why? We're going to speak about Dujuan Richard's first training session with senior men's team. We're going to talk about Coach Theodore Whitmore. We're going to talk about the Maroon. Yes, man. The tropical Maroon. Yeah, man. Not the Maroon from Dongsay, no, man. Different Maroon. The football Maroon we're talking about. Yeah? We're going to talk about the legend teacher Lenny Hyde get fired. So, I want to share something with you guys, alright? So, big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Really do appreciate it. What I say? What I go on tonight? Fresh God. You have to get a style and flavor in the people. I'm just joking. People, you what happened now? My eye kind of give me a little bit of problem from the other day. I haven't received my glasses yet. But, you know what? I tell you, I do body work and a whole heap of dirt I get in my eye. So, I feel like some more rock up the world tonight in this. Yeah, I say I test it out before I go back to work, people. So, but if I test run with this glass, so I say, why not try it on today and see how it fit or it feel? You know, no, you test it out. Just like when I get a new pair of boots, you have to kick the ball to test it out. So, you know, when I go to work Thursday, I kind of feel comfortable in it. I get a little bit of tune it up today. You understand? So basically, that would happen tonight. Big up to all of the people in the fresh card. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Yeah, but people, couple weeks ago, I tell Danny Jed, say, I don't want to story up no pot down at Mount Pleasant. And I have a reason why I don't want to say nothing about Mount Pleasant Football Club. Because I am going to be honest with you guys. I made a lot of video talking about Coach Theodore Whitmore to get fired, to lose his job with the Reggae Boyz team. But one of the thing, big man thing, people, Me I get a whole heap of news. What is going on at Mount Pleasant? I'ma choose not to speak about it. Right? Because I don't want the people them feel like say, yo, me have a personal vendetta against Coach Theodore Whitmore. Because people, me know how Jamaican people stay. People that say, boy, he's not the Reggae Boyz head coach. Why you keep on talking about Coach Theodore Whitmore? You don't like him. Is an attack against him personality. No. People, me get so much thing where I could speak about, but me choose not. You know, just to give Coach Whitmore a little breathing space. Allow him make him do his job at Mount Pleasant. But every single time, things keep on popping up while having conversation what is really going on down in Jamaica on the ground. And me I tell you now, me I go bring it to light to you guys tonight. Me tell Danny Jed the other day, say, the Premier League don't win in a 2 months. And I say, no man, Mount Pleasant a big team, and Coach Whitmore at this and Coach Whitmore at that and Ray. Yo, people, my respect Whitmore as a legend for the Jamaican national team. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think he's that great coach, in my opinion. Alright? But what transpired the last couple of days? And I would say this is the latest thing happened. People, you know that the other day, this week, the man them threw a big stone in the top of Whitmore car. Mash up the car glass. And I'm going to be honest with you. The last time I see something like that happen in Jamaican football, while I was a young player at Arnett Garden, I was playing under 20 at the time. And Ramsey, when you know Ramsey, Kirk Ramsey, usually play for Rivali, usually play for Arnett Garden, and I think he usually play for Portmore too. Big stop striker, fast Ramsey. If you are Jamaican football, you don't know Ramsey. He was driving one very expensive car, and I think he missed some chance over Arnett Garden. And I think the fans threw a big stone in him windshield and mash it up. The club have to end up pay feet back and thing. People, me not condole them thing there. You get to me, I say, I really don't condole them thing there. But what the latest thing happening right now at Mount Pleasant? People, me try my best, because I don't want to stir in a pot. Because I know when I speak, I know it bring a lot of weight. So sometimes, me hear things, I'm not about to say nothing. But me have a sport program. People at Mount Pleasant is very unhappy what going on at Mount Pleasant right now. And I try my best. I don't want to stir up none of the people, because I know the things are going to stir it. That's why I try my best to stay away from it. Because we get so many chat say they were going to kill me and thing. And I have this over my head when me I say, yo. But even though if more I'm getting at people. But I done already day and night already. So I prefer me just continue talk. I'm done day and night. But I said to Danny Jed the other day, I said, Danny Jed, Mount Pleasant have some very good. Oh my days, people. I don't want to get myself in a problem. That's why I'm trying my best not to speak. But yeah, be careful. Yeah. So anyway, Jesus Christ. People, leave that down to in the show. We're gonna get back to that. People, let me get some little breathing space panda one day. You get to me? I say, let me get look at some breathing space on that top of Whitmore saga. What is going on at Mount Pleasant? So here happen now. I'm gonna leave that one there for last. But people, don't make me leave. I'm gonna go into the story. What is going on at Mount Pleasant? Alright? But we're gonna move on to something else until I find my rhythm, I get in my rhythm, because it always takes me like 15 minutes to warm up for this stream, to get into it and things. So make sure so you smash the like button, people. We have 115 of you guys in the thing. Smash the like button. Stop saying I'm afraid, big league link. I don't afraid, brother. It's just and I say I'm afraid, big league link. It because I don't warm up properly. I'm think me all over the place. But I try to teach Danny Jet something. Something has been transpired for months on top of months at Mount Pleasant. And sometimes when we talk, I think it bring a whole heap of power. Because I think something is coming in the pipeline for Coach Theodore Whitmore. But me never get into that. But anyway, I don't want to mash up the show right away. So me leave Theodore Whitmore thing out of the thing. Because I truly don't really want to talk about it. Because I don't want them say I put out Whitmore out of Mount Pleasant. Like what them say I do it at the national team. So I'm very aware of, I'm very kind of feel so sensitive when I talk about Whitmore. I try a thin line to walk away from that because I don't want a man feel like me very unfair of my criticize Coach Theodore Whitmore. So I try my best. So anyway, people, let's move away from that and let's get into the show. Let's talk about Tropical Maroon. Alright? Let's talk about. Bless up yourself, Danny Jed. I hope you stick around, because I'm going to give you some shock of your life tonight, Been telling you what you know, but I never really want to get into too much of it. See? But we are going to get in some other thing, people. We are getting some other sporting thing. I'll kick off the show the right and proper way. Alright, we're going to start off right so with the Maverick, Oral Chaser. Big up yourself, people. You hear them slang where you hear me come here with, and I mean make up the slang, Take a lick. I am a student of the game. A man, the Maverick, Oral Chaser. I have so much respect and love for oral chasing, right? And telling you guys, I have a talk show and I listen to the radio station every morning, and I tell you, some word I use on this program, I never know them until I listen to that oral chasing show on radio in Jamaica. So I am a big student, still learning from oral chasing, right? Yeah, man. I am a big fan of the Maverick. Liverpool supporter, and respect him. Respect the work we do. You understand? I am a big fan and someone that I learned so much from him talk show. So we are going to play a piece of Maverick clip. We'll go time from time. Alright? So we are going to play something and then we get the show kickstart. I'm going to warm up a little bit. Warm up, people. Warm up, because I don't think the engine warm up properly yet. So I'm going to warm up and get started. Alright?
So the big developing story in the Jamaica Premier League is that the coach of promoted team, Chappleton Maroons, Lenny Hyde, has been fired, and they are looking to replace him with the former Reggae Boyz assistant coach, the Brazilian Clovis de Oliveira. And right away, we have more Maverick questions than answers. Now, first of all, Chappleton Maroons owe their ascendancy to the Premier League to Lenny Hyde and the Clarendon College B-Cup players. Lenny Hyde is still the Clarendon College coach. They just finished a successful schoolboy season. Now, with this falling out between Coach Lenny and the Chappleton Maroons ownership, will the Clarendon College players be still allowed to play for the Chappleton Maroons? Will the players still want to play for the Maroons after them coach? Yes. And if the Clarendon players don't play, where Chappleton Maroons are going to get baller from for Clovis de Oliveira or any other coach to coach? Yes. And speaking of Clovis, where is he coaching? Is he still coaching? Can Clovis de Oliveira manage coaching in the Jamaica Premier League? Yes.
All right. So, people, when I hear the news about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, about the former technical director of Jamaican football and former coach of the Reggae Boyz coming to Jamaica, right? I think the first time I see the coach back in Jamaica, I saw him with Unseen Sports. Big up yourself, Unseen Sports. I see a picture with the coach on Unseen Sports. And listen, based on my information, 3 weeks ago, this is the man who going to replace Lenny Hyde. I didn't say anything. I was just watching. But this is the man who they bring in to replace Lenny Hyde. So one of the stuff, a lot of people can't understand why Lenny Hyde get fired. I'm going to give you guys, something has been said on the street. You guys take it from a different angle where you want to take it from. So, first and foremost, Lenny Hyde, top coach, win the Premier League, 3 different clubs. Whitmore United, Tivoli Garden, and Harborview Football Club. Went to Clarendon College and building a fantastic team over the years. The Costa Cup champion. He has done everything in club football. One of the most decorated coach in Jamaican football history. Coach Lenny Hyde. Right. Now, when this coach come in, a lot of rumor was saying he were the former Jamaican coach coming to assist Coach Lenny Hyde. Well, tell you these people, this thing with Lenny Hyde has been coming for the last month and a half. They're going to sack Lenny Hyde. But one of the things that draw the straw in Tropical Maroon to get rid of Coach Lenny Hyde. Now, Lenny Hyde used these same Clarendon College player, bring them up in to the Jamaican Premier League. Now, let me tell you something, guys. Based on the information me receive, the man them say a Tropical Maroon say Lenny Hyde take the local youth them go and play a Bush League. So the Bush League is the Super Cup, right? The All Manning. So the man them say, Lenny, you know respect we are pay you to do a job and you take the player them. We done short already with player. And you take the player them go play and look at Bush League. Right? Now, the man them say, yo, Lenny this way. Big time. Lenny, this the project. So we have to get rid of Coach Lenny Hyde. So when Lenny Hyde come on TV, right? When Lenny Hyde come on TV and them say, them just call him and say him get fat. I don't know if the coach don't want to get into the detail, but the man them say, Lenny Hyde, this the program. You get me I say? Yeah? So, Lenny Hyde, this was coming. Lenny Hyde, you should have smelled the coffin from way out when they bring the Brazilian coach to come and assist you. He just come, they giving the coach a little bit more time on the ground to get to know the player them a little bit. And they think the right moment to pull the string at Coach Lenny Hyde. No, remember, it's very disrespectful. I think Coach Lenny Hyde deserve a little bit more respect. Based on his ability, that remember, the same Clarendon College team that play in the Super League, we call it, right? The man them tell Lenny Hyde say Bush League him go play, and the man them end up look like them want to go back down in the Bush League, and the man them can't afford for them team go back down in the Bush League. No. All right, people, this is when me are here on the street. When they take what you want, take it. Now, they ask, a lot of people are asking in Clarendon if Clarendon players going to continue play for this football club. Now, I hear that. People, I hear that. Street are saying these players believe that Coach Lenny Hyde, the people them at Tropical Maroon, the players them say them this Lenny Hyde. So it is a case that the players will no longer playing for Tropical Maroon. No, this give me a little bit of clue what's going to happen. I don't know. It seems like Lenny had made a mistake, but this is what me get from the incident. Now, let me make you hear this. Let me make you hear this. And me, we are going to take it from here. All right? Now, I want you guys to listen to this report. I want to listen. All right? Listen to this, people. Listen to this. Listen to this. Because at one point in time, Lenny Hyde say, our player. And it seems like he realize and he made a mistake and him correct himself. You know, sometimes you make mistake and you know you make mistake, you just continue talking. Now, as a man we do these things, listen to this, people. Listen to this.
Now, there is a growing chance that former Reggae Boyz technical director Clovis de Oliveira will be coaching in the Jamaica Premier League after Chapelton Maroons sacked Lenny Hyde following their 3-0 defeat to Humber Lions on Sunday at Effortville.
Out of almost obscurity, without a name recognition, Chapelton Maroons arrived in Jamaica's top tier as they finished second in the JFF Tier 2 competition in 2022 under the guidance of Lenny Hyde. Hyde, who won Premier League titles at Tivoli Gardens, Harbourview and Portmore United, experienced a tough start in the league, winning only 2 of their opening 9 games. Sunday's 10th was, however, his last, as the Maroons were ambushed at the Effortville Sports Complex in a 3-0 capitulation as they hover in 11th position on 8 points. The beginning of the end for the experienced coach, who was shown the door immediately after.
We have parted ways by mutual consent.
So this was just done because of the last result or just overall results, the mutual consent?
Accumulation of results.
But according to Hyde, it was not an amicable settlement.
Yeah, no, about that. You know, the power after the match yesterday. Them don't give no reason. Them just I'm tired.
And Hyde feels the move was rushed on the back of a decision he made on Saturday with his Da Costa Cup stars.
Use my player, them play the RDR man.
You hear him say, use my player them. Listen. And then Coach Lenny Hyde correct himself further down. As I said, people, sometimes when you're doing this talk show thing, you made mistake, but you continue. You don't stop. You just continue, and then you probably correct yourself down the line. I don't know if the coach was just trying to say, oh, he's my player there.
Match Saturday. I use some of them playing at the match yesterday. We use my player. We use the player them play Bush League. After.
You hear that? We use a player them. You hear that? Alright.
We use them, they carry the team come up Premier League. I know only 5 of them, and one of them stay the whole match, so I will take off most of them. We don't have the players that Chapelton Maroon. We're not getting that player. So a 13-man man on the team yesterday. 13. 2 players supposed to come in on Thursday gone, but it was late, so they couldn't play.
A club official says former Reggae Boyz technical director Clovis de Oliveira will take over the reins on February 1, but the 68-year-old says things are not yet finalized.
It still is not 100%. I think we're going to finalize this, let's say, next week at the most. And it should be my pleasure to talk to you as soon as I got 100%, because I didn't sign any contract, I didn't do, but I can tell you the truth. We are talking, we are discussing, and I was there, as you know. I spent 80 days in Jamaica last 2 weeks. It was fantastic. It was great. And hopefully everything is going to be all right.
Chapelton Maroons will next be in action against Mount Pleasant Football Club on Sunday. Jerome Foster, TV.
All right, people, when you hear that, when you hear what Lenny Hyde said in that, people, this is where the street has said. The street has said these players feel like the club disrespect Coach Lenny Hyde. Now, let's see if these players going to play in the Premier League. I would love for them to play in the Premier League, right? But sometimes you have player loyal to the coach. Lenny Hyde, a big coach, can't go around that. Big coach. I think the biggest problem happen with this Lenny Hyde thing is when the JPL, the JFF said that too many players cannot play in the league without a contract. Only 5 players and it can rotate. Now, I think if Lenny say I'm a big coach, I think Lenny should go out and get more player, man. Lenny have too much influence on Jamaican football. He should have at least going into the summer transfer because he know that most of these players are going to play in the Manning Cup and it's probably going to take 4 months out of Manning Cup. Now Lenny Hyde going to travel with the All Manning team. What are going to leave Tropical Maroon? When Lenny gone with 6 or 7 of the player them, where that going to leave Tropical Maroon? And by the way, this is the thing now, people. I hear that. Hey, people, big up to big up to the Clarendon coach, Clarendon fitness coach. What's his name again, people? In Brown, man. What? Sammy, big up yourself, man. Sammy, big up yourself. I hear that Sammy prepare that Clarendon College team. Fitness is very, very important, right? Fitness is very important. Big up yourself, Sammy. Now, Fresh God, where I say him to get back. No, man, Lenny know the situation him in. Yeah? Lenny know the situation him in. Lenny should have at least in the summer get some player for when the Manning Cup done in bringing the Clarendon College player. Lenny were depending on the Clarendon players them too much. But I still think Lenny Hyde should have get a little bit more time. So if them not back him, so why them? So if them never back him, man, them should have give him money, man. Them should have fire him so quick, man. Them should have give him all the tools and the players Coach Lenny Hyde need to make things work. But as I say, people, this was coming, and we are gonna move on to the top of Whitmore saga because Tapa in the same position right now. Now, people, so the other day Danny Jed called into the program and Danny Jed said, boy, Mount Pleasant are going to win the Premier League. And I tell him, say, the Premier League now win in a 2 month. Right? And a lot of the players them at Mount Pleasant not getting enough playing time. And the next thing, Whitmore now rotate the team or I'm supposed to rotate the team. No, I am not a fan who watch all the JPL game. Let me say it from now. But based on information I receive, a lot of unhappy players is on the bench because Whitmore went out and Mount Pleasant went out and signed some of the best players them in the Jamaican Premier League. Now, this is a problem I believe Whitmore putting himself in. Getting all of these best players think he's going to win the Premier League. But if he as a coach don't know how to gel everybody to go in. Don't know how to gel everybody together. You're going to find yourself in a problem. And that's why at my Mount Pleasant. No, I want to say this to the Mount Pleasant owner. Give Coach Theodore Whitmore some time. Give him a little bit of time. Give him time. I am pleading to you to give Coach Whitmore a little bit of time. But Whitmore, we can't beg for you to get a little more time. Understand that Mount Pleasant is second in the Premier League. And based on the information, a lot of people is not happy at Mount Pleasant. Now, over the weekend, the man them threw a big stone in the top of Whitmore windshield. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to go on the nether side because I don't want to cause no more problem in it. But based on the information I get, people, some player now play and me don't know. So me get it, so me a go on it. The man them throw a big stone in a Coach Theodore Whitmore windshield, mash up him car. Bag of rather fooling shall go on down a Mount Pleasant. So, if you look at the Mount Pleasant team, when the man them score, you know, so everybody are come together, hug up and celebrate and all of them thing there. You have to take notice, you need team chemistry and all of them stuff there. In our football team. You get what I say? So, people, things no look good down at Mount Pleasant right now. And as I said, sorry to hear the man them throw a big stone in the top of Whitmore car. That's me not like that. That's disrespectful. As I say, the man them do Kirk Ramsey that when him play for Arnett Garden in a big expensive vehicle and the club have to end up pay back feed. But if Tapper Whitmore continue, if Tapper continue, no get result. Because I base for what I tell you, say, I think them are a little bit unfair with Coach Theodore Whitmore still. Because the reason why I said they're a little bit unfair with Coach Theodore Whitmore. Remember, me don't know the full 100, meaning when me say me don't know the full 100 people, based on me looking at the Premier League, the Jamaican Premier League table. So, let's tell you what going on in the Jamaican Premier League for those who don't know. So, that's why I believe that they're cheating Tapper with a little bit more. So, Cavalier Football Club, right? They win 7 games, draw 1, lose 2, and score 14 goals. They have 22 points. Mount Pleasant play 10 games, 6 win, 3 draw, 1 loss. 13 goal score and 21 points. Now, for a club like Mount Pleasant, I understand the amount of money that Mount Pleasant put in the football. I understand they back toward Theodore Whitmore to the fullest. But what I can't understand with tumbling down at Mount Pleasant right now, Whitmore get the result. Fear is fear. Whitmore only lose 1 game. I want the people them, you know. I want to know balance. I want to be balanced of criticizing Coach Theodore Whitmore. Take away the Jamaican thing. We not talk about that. We are talking about right now, current, the man them the second, and I can't understand why so many unhappy people down at Mount Pleasant. I can't understand so many unhappy people down at Mount Pleasant. No, we have to give him a fair chance. The man sit in second in the Premier League. Give him a fair chance. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Blessing Ryan. We just want to touch on the point with Lenny Hyde and just touch on the top of Whitmore point. Bless up everybody in the chat. I think with Lenny Hyde, even if Chapelton Maroon back him to bring in a lot more players, I think it was an uphill battle for him already, because
the team that he used to qualify, he had them playing together in the Costa Cup and playing together in League Two. So the team was just, they had very good team chemistry, obviously just playing together. They had a team, because even though he had so many youngsters playing in the League Two, I think he got promotion based on the fact, Ryan, that they were so well drilled together. Because even if you're playing against certain teams in Jamaica and League Two, and if your team has been playing together for a long time and you have the talent, you're gonna get promotion. So I think what happened was the big shock where hit Lenny Hyde now, where he now have to choose which one of them players they fi keep out of the entire team, and he end up only could have keep 5, right?
Yeah.
So basically he had to basically add on a bunch of other players to make a team. Imagine, make a team and create depth on your bench, teach the other players who come in how the players were playing, who was getting the results already. That's very difficult, bro. I don't care how much money they give you. You don't just build a team in a few weeks, because me and you know, Ryan, even schoolboy football, when you're time at Excelsior, let's say you guys won last season and you lose a couple of seniors who were very intricate in your playing, in winning, you probably end up not even go to the quarterfinals the next season. You know, so it's because that's how team building work. When you lose sometimes the spine, or you lose the players who drive the emotion in the team, the players who make the hard tackles, the players who motivate the rest of the team, that can be hard to actually build a team around that, because you have to start looking for your pieces again. Time is against you. The JPL season is coming up. You don't have enough time to build the team. Maybe money is a problem. And I think that's what happened to Lenny Hyde. So I think I would say it's his fault, to be honest, bro. I would say it's just it went bad. He got unlucky with what happened with the
you should have known that rule, man. You're coaching at league, you should have find out all these rules, man.
Yeah, that's true. But you should have found out.
Because we's not the United States or Canada or America who have so much money, where we only can have only 5 winning player. In what we call it, I was just getting amateur player. Is it we at that level where we saying only 5 player can play in the league?
Yeah. You know the funny thing about that? I think it's a bad rule, because catch a story. Let's say Lenny Hyde kept his whole Clarendon the Costa Cup team, and they did well. They qualified to promotion, and they played a whole season together in the JPL, and they did well, and they stayed up. Lenny Hyde would have done a job for the Jamaica Football Federation that the Jamaica Football Federation is not doing, by keeping a group of talented under 20 players together. So he would have Lenny Hyde would have a whole good under 20 player pool together, but maybe that rule is also there to make sure something like that not happen. Because let's say Lenny Hyde kept his whole team that qualify, they finish second or something, and under 20 competition come up. Lenny Hyde entire team almost have to go be in the under 20 team.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? so maybe they do that for the prevention of people teams having their whole youth team, let's say from the Manning Cup or the Costa Cup, come through, then come into the JPL and play well, and then you have a ball. But I thought leader said something that the rule is not just from the JFF, it's a FIFA sanctioned rule where you cannot have too many amateur players playing at once. So we have to get a little more clarity on that. But I would love to talk to Mr. Speed about that. I would love to talk to Mr. Speed about that, because Mr. Speed is somebody who has kept a very young squad. through
Yeah, but Speed have the same problem,
JPL.
you know, but Speed don't play all of them. Speed have the most young player in the JPL, you know. But with Speed though, this week he play 5, next week he play 5.
Yeah, but that wouldn't work for Lenny Hyde, Ryan. That's the problem, because Lenny Hyde had all of them playing together, and that was like the core of his team. Isn't amazing?
But I don't think that
was
really
built around that.
We could ask FIFA and CONCACAF to. We could ask FIFA and CONCACAF for give us a blipe on that, brother. Cause really and truly,
I agree with you,
player,
Ryan.
you know, a sell player. We can't build no. We bring them up to a point, to coach them up to a point, and then we let them go. I think that's blocking. If we calling for more young youth, not to play under 20, 21, playing the once they reach 20, they're supposed to play in the Premier League. So I think we don't have the luxury and have that finance, we have that money to build a youth the right and proper way. So when you have only five players, I think that was a fraud thing, bro. I don't like that, bro. Cause we don't have the money to build no team, brother.
I agree with you, Ryan. I totally agree with you. I think that the rule don't really work for us, because I think that would have gave Lenny Hyde a chance to keep a bunch of under 20 players together. And those guys, I think he would have been preparing, let's say Chapelton Maroon was doing well in the league, and Lenny Hyde kept all those Clarendon College guys. Then the call up will happen even today with the JFF. Half of them they would have been in Chapelton Maroons.
Yeah, at 10 more present player they get called up in a 10, you know. 10
Mount Pleasant player get called up, and you see that, I was like, whoa.
Whitmore by the whole of the best player them, brother. By the whole best player them in the Premier League. And some of them not even getting a game, brother. And that's the next thing that cause the confusion down at Mount Pleasant. Players are happy, national players are happy, not getting enough game time. Remember, you know, I tell my boy say you have to rotate the team, brother. You can't play one level right through the season. They're going to burn out, team are going to find you out. 10 Mount Pleasant player day night. Let me check it again. I'm not want to put on wrong information, you know. No, me I check it.
Yeah, and next thing, what me that love to know about the squad, barring Whisper and barring Malachi Douglas, I would want to know the average age of a lot of those players, because I don't believe, I said, Ryan, I don't believe we bring in players who are 27, 28 who are still stuck in the JPL in a team like this. It's great. We have Whisper, Malachi Douglas, we have Richard King, Kyle Ming, and those guys. That's good. That's a good little core of youngsters who are fringe players who can chop away, and the coach can, while the coach is here, he's helping them with their development, because I think the coach needs to also look
from Mount Pleasant. I mean, me look on it. 10 players from Mount Pleasant.
You know the age, Ryan? You know the age of any of those players from Mount Pleasant?
No, I don't know the age. Some of them are young, man.
Okay, young players. As long as it's young players, I can't. For
some
me,
of them,
I can't blame the team.
Nothing wrong with it, cause they Mount Pleasant have some of the best players them right now performing. That's why I say give Whitmore a little bit of time. But the problem Whitmore have as a coach, brother, is to bring the unit together. Because when you win a league, you can't use 11 man or 12 man. You have to bring everybody a part of the team, brother. I learned that from listening to Coach Calbrown when I interview him. Say, yo, for win a league, you have to make everybody on the same wavelength. All if them not play, them supposed to assist.
Yeah, them have to. That's a fact.
I think that's the weakness of Coach Theodore Whitmore.
You're so right, and I wrote it in the comment that it's the same thing that's following Theodore Whitmore, the same thing that he used to destroy our team, Ryan, with the division. I think that thing is gonna track Theodore Whitmore, where I feel like he looks like he gives favoritism to certain players, where him have him play them, him have him mute them, and then he doesn't know how to build a team, and I think that's something he has to work on, bro. He has to work on how to build a team because, and I want to say something. You see, this is why I always ask for fans for us to not be biased and let us discuss the thing in a real way and not pick no side. There's 10 Mount Pleasant players in the team, and I'm happy because if they're the best, Ryan, we pick them. You see me I say? We pick them and the argument done. But I'm saying there's no way that Mr. Speed could have 10 Cavaliers in the team and the people them not go crazy. You see me I say? So that's what I said. I said on YouTube, say guys, we cannot use our personal biases towards a person and these players. If a player play a good in him season, brother, if in the Mount Pleasant, in the Humble Lion, if a Humble Lion did have the 10 best and him sending 10, we could just go work out with them, brother. It is what it is already. Like everybody know the problem with the conflict of interest thing with Mr. Speed. Some people say my team and him in everybody know that me and you not really have no power over changing that. Let's look at it from a football thing. I hope those 10 Mount Pleasant players, at least we can get 2 or 3. We can become very decent French players on the B side. Now we got Malachi Douglas, who I said on the stream 2 days ago that I thought was the best in the game and the best youngster that I see. Him and Dujuan Whisper, only right that they are there. Now, Kyle Ming, I called for Kyle Ming a long time ago because I felt that watching him in the JPL, he was always around the football. He was always around the football. He was always tackling. He read the game very well. Richard King, a player that I thought had a bright future. He lost, I think after that injury, he lost a step or two. He has to work himself back up to where Richard King was before he got injured because he's not the same player right now. He needs to come back, Ryan. He lost a little bit of that spark that we saw from Richard King. So hopefully Richard King can come back because people have to understand that this is not the Jamaican team fully right now. But I called on your show last year, Ryan. I said the problems we were having with English-based players and players not coming and this man cancel last minute is to make sure we have a B team that's based in Jamaica. And that's the first thing the coach do. The coach build a B team that's based in Jamaica. So he even know, the coach go even know in B team, brother. And this was, people don't understand, say Tapa never build a local team, when he was coaching Jamaica, Tapa didn't have a local B team when he coached Jamaica, and Theodore Whitmore had that chance because he was in Jamaica. He knew the players. Theodore Whitmore didn't have a B team. If you go and look back at it, Theodore Whitmore team was Lamar Walker, Fisher, all them youth, Damian Lowe. He was always trying to make sure he have all those players together at once. Tapa didn't have a solid B team, and I like what this coach is gonna do. And once you have a solid B team like this with local players, them not in the first team, but these players know so them have to go work. Them have to go work like hell. Forget a game over Shamar, over Mikel Antonio, over Leon Bailey, over Ravel. You see me I mean? And I love the competition because we don't need to have even Topi. Jamai Topi enough to just get selected every campaign because him tall and him want some youths in the B team for a fight for that spot there. So when the B team, we get players out of the B team, Ryan, if a 2 or 3 of them come out of that, a dog fight to get out of that team there. You see me? We need it to be a dog fight to get out of that team there where the coach are built right now. So when we pick the higher level players them, when we call in the Baileys, the Ravel them, and them top players there, the Mikel them, the Shamar them, when we bring them top players there, anybody else are coming at the team need to be destroying the lower levels if you make it in a team where the coach say, okay, these 2 players have just played so well at this local level, we have to bring them in.
Bro, I totally agree with you, man. Building a local team, so that's when players drop out quick, we can say, okay, let's call Richard King. let's call Topi, let's call such and such, to have that continuity of players that. But in my opinion, still in a JT, I think based on how the coach going to have these, I think he's going to have more camp. It's a 2-day camp to get to know all of these local players, which is good because you're going to need a local base because they're looking to get some friendly games outside of the window, right? Out of the international window, so we can have these friendly players that going to definitely to get an opportunity. And the next thing too, I am so happy Craig Butler send Dujuan Richards. He never come off with him look foolish. Because Craig Butler's balling that, hey, even I looked at a chance for the coach, see Dujuan Richards. No, I don't know how he perform. I probably have to call him father. I see they were doing mostly shortly. Short. They wasn't playing a long football. It's just some local technical work they were doing and all of them stuff there. So good to see Dujuan Richards get the opportunity for see the coach MC and thing at this level because it's very important, Bridget.
And Ryan, if Dujuan Richards is really good, as we all think he is, but this is so amazing for me right now to watch Dujuan whisper in this team now, because you know what? You see, when this team top play in playing practice games, we're gonna really see if Dujuan Richard is ready for international football, because even though these players he's going to be playing against at this level are not top professionals, Ryan, they are going to be bigger men and they're going to give him a harder competition. It's not going to be Manning Cup. He's going to run up against defenders who are actually the size of big world-class defenders. He's going to play against players who are bigger than him. So it's a perfect test, brother. And this was what a lot of us were saying, is that don't just throw him in at the A team where him in there and him get no playing time or he's now was just around the thing. So this is a good place for him to start, because now when the coach start playing practice match and if he start doing so well, he's undeniable. Then them can't stop him. He's gonna have to be in the first team. So I think this is like the perfect place to start. This is even the perfect place to start for Richard King, Jamai Topi them, because we want to see the players get drop out of this local team, right? Yes, Ryan. If they're not cutting it at this local team here, you give the next youth up locally who shows you the talent that he can maybe play in there. Because I remember when Jamaica used to play. I even watched Jamaica play against Mile Gully. I remember when Jamaica used to go around and play against different clubs around the island. What that did though, it helped to build the team. It's not saying it's the greatest practice match, but you get them playing together over and over and
more
over.
Often.
And you get them playing. No, man, I never kill Whisper, man. I always said if Whisper make it, Ryan, I'm gonna support him. I say that on the show. I said, whatever he does, I'm going to support him. I just say that over and over. I even said that to his father. I'm going to support him over and over. I just don't agree with the noise around him. And as you said, I'm glad that Mr. Butler has handled it like a professional and just leave it for where it is. Let the youth go in there and play and let the coach do what he does. You see what I mean? Let the coach do what he does, because the coach is also going to help. This is even so good for Whisper Ryan. He's getting world-class coaching just 1 year after coming out of high school. You see what I mean? You're getting world-class coaching from a coach who went to the World Cup. Ryan, you think I don't rate? I want you to be honest. You think I don't rate Whisper?
No. I think you rate Whisper, but the thing, when I call the one away, so I'm going to say it when I say to the people them, when I call JT Taylor. People, this is when I call JT Taylor and say to him, one away, I call him and say, yo, JT, stop messing around down in the comment section, gimmicks and all of them stuff, especially when it come on to Craig Butler, Phoenix and everything, because once you start to do that, people will think you don't like him. All when just a while ago you talk good things about him, people still not buying into what you're saying because your previous track record, you were running a whole heap of gimmicks, a whole heap of Joe, and all of them things there. So even if you talk something good now, the people them not gonna really take you serious. They're going to call you a hater. So that's why I made it call and say, JT, stop. Come down to the comment section and make fun. Me no a joke you make, but these people take it very seriously, especially if they are a big fan of the person. When somebody are a big fan of somebody, you know, all when you go tell them good thing, they might think say yo, you're just a troll. So I think that's what went wrong for you, JT Taylor. You know, what you have to do, you have to build back that relationship with all of these people where you've been fooling around down in the comment section and make meal of yourself. So people now going to take you serious. So I'm glad. I hope you have to just go back to the drawing board and build back your trust with the people them. You understand?
Yeah, man. I'm willing to do that, right?
Yeah. He's not a hater people. You understand? JT Taylor just tell you the truth and thing. But I think him play out himself the other day and that can reach him right now. So when you hear the people them say them not really, them just a say based on what you say in a what day. You understand?
Yeah. And this is one more. And when me talk about it, Ryan, me say me agree that some of the time we end up getting judged and go back and forth with some of the fans them. And we hope some of the people them were listening though. Because as I said on the stream, even when Whispers that was there, I said anyway they may go support him. I mean tell you Ryan, my argument never changed. Me say one thing I don't sign up for is just the noise around him. And me hope that Mr. Butler don't use him as a thing to back the JFF and make the youth just go and shine, and if you make it in the team, because brother Ryan, if we see Whisper play right now in this team, and Whisper is Whisper star ball and star mash up players, Ryan, if Whisper in the senior team, we call for him to start over Shamar if we see him play good. That's what I tell you, I have no loyalty to no player. The best player we play for Jamaica, and them we want out the Ryan. If we see him out there, if we see Whisper now playing a bunch of practice games and he look like he just excel and him like him skip classes, we used to say him really good Ryan. Me call for him to start over Mikel Antonio. If he's that good, but I'm also going to say if I see him come out as well, defend them to understand at this level, because I want to see him against more grown-up players. We attack harder.
You know that most of these players that Whisper playing against, he play practice game against them in the JPN. Play practice game.
No, but that's not the same now, Ryan. This is not the same now. No, you see when you have on a national jersey, the psyche change in your mind, bro. This is national, playing practice game for Phoenix against JPL teams. It's not the same. He now knows that he's one step away from actually almost reaching his goals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a different level of this, and this is not even pressure that we're gonna put on him. I think this is pressure that every player put on themselves, because especially if you know that you're good and you feel like you can get to a place faster than how people are expecting you, he's going to push very hard. But that's what I said. This team that he got called up for, Ryan, it's perfect. It's perfect. Because as I said, I didn't want to just see them throw him in at the first team and then you see we out there and him a run and him not get no ball, him not get no playing time. And Jamaica get dominated against let's say Argentina, Brazil, him not touch the ball, and then the same fans they will come out and say him good.
Continental, get in the car. Continental.
And then the same fans them will come out and say him no good. But this team that he's in now is perfect, because I still think like players like Jamal Topi them need to show me that they need to be in the first team, bro. I don't buy this team that Jamal Topi is always getting called up for the first team just off what? Like a Jamal Topi, them need to prove that them can make it out of this team into the first team. You know what I mean? Richard King is a player that I thought is a player when I hype up and say he looked very good, but since that injury he fell off, bro. Richard King has lost a few steps in his game, and he needs to come back, bro. He needs to come back. But guess what? I love the fact that the coach know that I'm not gonna sit in Jamaica, I get my tan, I sit down in the sun. The coach are taking time and train the players them every day, because players need to understand you're getting coaching from a World Cup qualifying coach, a coach who played in the Euros in Europe. So you're getting coaching from a high level. You see what I mean? You're getting coaching from a high level. So I love that, brother. I just can't wait to see them start playing practice, man. And you see the exciting thing, that's what I said, I believe in this coach. You see the exciting thing about this is, if we have a situation where players in England pulling out because of certain reasons and certain issues, we need to have a team like this where we say, who are we next right back? Who's the next best CDM? Who's the next best left back? Draw for him, call him in, and then the quality doesn't drop off too big. I think under the previous head coaches like Tapa, we did a fear. Look, yeah, that's why we end up with take Dujuan, Whatsap, for shop pays, brother. That's why we did have to take Dujuan, Whatsap, for shop pays, because we didn't have a B team. We didn't have a solid B team. We didn't know who our next best players were. So I think even talking to Dennis Chung, and brother, I see things moving in the right direction, bro. And me glad say Whisper get this call up, and that Craig Butler handled it better, Ryan. I'm so glad for this, because this day it could have been a bunch of nonsense and overshadow the fact that the youth got the call up. Because you see, Ryan, when we got the email earlier, we got the email before, maybe like the same time Whisper got the email. We got the email a long time ago. You see me? So we know this was gonna happen. So we didn't come out on YouTube and say this is the problem. No, we say, all right. When I say to Ryan, I say, Ryan, that's very good. I hope that Richie Royal them just make it smooth out and just make it happen. And that's what happened today. Mm-hmm. And to just create less noise around the football, brother. Make we talk, football we are talking about now, bro. That's good enough. We are talking about football now, brother. I was so happy, even though this is 10 Mount Pleasant player. I say, yo, you see, I say, I want the people to see this 10 Mount Pleasant player. Brother, I have no problem for the 20 of them if them are the best. But we need to also get past the thing. If we see the coach pick 10 Cavaliers player this week, I look upon them, brother. Let's not use how we feel about Mr. Speed them, Craig Butler, or how we feel about Tapa, and judge the actual players them. Because the actual players them, I work hard every week for themselves, for them family, for reach, for them goal. You see me I say that, bro? We don't want to use how we feel about them coach and them other man and judge them. You see me I say? So if next time him call 10 player from Harborview, brother, now make we people, we not feel do a whole show say, 10 player from Harborview. Bro, that's not how it's gonna work. We actually want him calling 10 players from everywhere till him see everybody. Then we end up with the best 23 players that we can find on the island. And then when we build with other team now, which is the senior team, then you can keep the senior team honest too. Like a man knows, even for England, you come from, brother Ryan, and you come into the senior team and you're not performing. Because you see this coach, Ryan, I tell you one thing, this coach will not be afraid to drop a player playing in England for one of these players from his B team. And the player will go give him the work rate. I promise you that. Yeah. Worse when I work with them at Jamaica, I'm not afraid to drop some of them youth. Drop some of them man there. We come in and just think that through them there some league, them are just come waste a brother your time. May I tell you that these people these people will actually choose the player where give them the best work rate over players where just think say we are coming. Because me never like it neither, Ryan. Me never like it how every time we are pick a side the last cycle. We don't know if Jamal Lower come. We don't know if Stewart are going to take it clean.
Because the coach and take them thing, brother. The coach and that not happen, brother. That will never happen, brother. I can tell you that from now. That will never happen. a serious time now, brother. Yeah? A serious time, brother. Them man, the coach, now go take that, brother. You get to me, I say them man went professional. You hear Dennis Young say? Al Grimson asked for ticket to book 2 months prior. By you think Al Grimson now watch a show them? The man watch a show them.
Yeah,
and sister, we have ticket problem and all of them people. Come on, the people, man. Like the video, people, man. Stop what they're doing right now. Like the video, people. Like up the video, people. We have good conversation and we have stop for a big like. Like up the show, people. People. Drop some donation, man. Yeah, man. Drop some donation, people. Ask for some donation tonight, people. Danny Jet, put some money on the board, now, Virgin. Yeah, go on ahead, Taylor. Lock the like video, people.
Yeah, man. And remember, say, that was one of the things, right? Remember, say, people did say I also came off a bit xenophobic when I wasn't. I said, give us the best 2 or 3 players them locally and make sure them even get an opportunity to work to be in the squad. Because the coach have a picking team. Now, Ryan, I'm also saying, and I'm talking all players, because as me don't tell you, Jamaica football, me put first in, I don't care you or who, me don't care where you want to play. You see this time coming up, Ryan, if Kevin Stewart them not delegated, me don't want to hear them name again. Mikel and if Ivan Tony them not ready, Demari Gray them, we don't want to hear them name, and if they're not ready, they're just not on Jamaica team, bro. They're just not on a Jamaica team. They're just players from some other places that are Jamaican. We're gonna work with who ready to play, ready to work with Jamaica, brother. So if you're not ready to work with Jamaica, man, I have no time to do no show about your dog.
True.
I tell you, say this year, if a man no plan to play for Jamaica, me not waste my breath on YouTube. I don't know show about you and where you that bring to Jamaica. Bring that one of your yard, man. Bring that go play for the team where you play for, brother. If you no plan to come, if you no feel that energy where we feel, brother, for we country, me no want waste my energy on you, bro, God. Me no want waste my energy on you, dog. At Jamaica, we say about the coach. I go ask them, go on, coach. Go and ask them and say and pitch the plan to them. And you know me love what the coach said on the interview, Ryan. The man say, yo, even though the man said this, even though there are certain players that the people them want in the team, he said certain players are not gonna fit in the team, and he said he's not gonna select people even though them from overseas if he don't need them in his team. So you know what the man I tell Ryan? So if him find 5 youth in a local team where my bill right now, and him no need you from anywhere there in the world, him not call you, dog.
Yeah.
Him not call you. I love that, bro. We no need for a pile up the team.
Need for a big
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, youth. We don't beg man, brother. You know, if they are second division of England and you no see the opportunity where you are get to come represent Jamaica, brother. Are you in a League 2 or League 1 or in the championship and you don't want to come put on the brand new Adidas jersey and hear the anthem and run out the free? Dog, me no want to see you, brother. Me no want to hear. Go and go do your thing in England, me no watch your team. But you say if you're ready for Jamaica, me turn on my TV every Saturday and me watch you. Me evaluate you. I may go your Instagram. I may support you because you're now a Jamaican player playing for Jamaica. If you be a Germany, me I support you. Anywhere you're there, if a Malta you're there and you play too, me I support you, brother. But as long as we call you and ask you, are you ready to play for Jamaica? And you say, well, right now, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to figure it. Bro, when you figure it out, we talk to you. You see what I mean? When you figure it out, we talk to you. As of right now, we have tried to build a team, brother, because Ryan, there was a lot of anxiety that crap they created, Ryan. Where every minute we hear say, well, a man a come. Every minute we hear say, this a man a come. Every minute we hear say, this a man a come. You remember, brother, it did show we have, dog.
Yeah, make
it did show we have, brother.
Bro, we have me I take some blame for that too. Cause during the World Cup qualifier, I say, yo, get in this. But me did tell the people them, and that's why I say after that World Cup qualifier done, me I say, people, we must take blame for all our transfer happen into the World Cup. Because we might be think when I have influence, we there every night I do all of these talk show for 3, 4, 5 hours. And especially these coach where them say them now watch, them I watch a program. And we are having conversation and say, yo, go and go get JT Taylor, go and go get JD, go and go get Military Guna, come play them in a national team. Them a human being, them going to call them, and I think we play a part, especially when one of the things we kind of mess up Jamaica, and I don't want to see that happen again. You see, when we take most of the local base player from MLS,
Yes.
playing at the Mexico
Yes,
game,
sir.
you see that after walla with upon it, we don't care about the Mexico game, we don't care. We don't care if we get a result, because the B team, they are Jamaica, chain at the national stadium, the Mikel Antonio and the Ravel Morrison, all of these big top players.
No, but Ryan, you see that then now still I will me I go either forgive you, forgive myself, and forgive me the fans them, because COVID-19 create a situation in the world,
But
brother,
JT,
when none of we couldn't expect.
JT, yes, but the administration never prepare well, because a lot of these countries have the same COVID issue. They have COVID too, but them did not. We use the most player in the World Cup qualified campaign. Jamaica used the most player. It was unprofessionally, brother. We see how many players make debut in our World Cup qualified, brother. We can't make that afford to happen in the next campaign, brother.
Because Ryan,
player
remember,
make debut, bro.
Ryan, look what the coach is doing. The coach almost solved a problem. The coach solved a problem. The man there less than 2 weeks and solve a problem already. Dennis Strong said the man gave them a plan right up to 2026. I see the shock on Dennis Strong face last night on the interview, because you know what? They're not used to that level of professionalism, brother, where people are seeing in the future. You see me, I say? That, you know, the man had a presentation for every step leading up to 2026. That's the difference, Ryan. And we go back to, as we say, even when they build a road at Jamaica, they not even build sidewalk. Them just go and take some shortcut and mine chuck liquor down. Like, they never really plan out things. We are a country where we do things of emotions in a way where, like Europeans and Americans, they plan out the thing for a while, come up with a blueprint, and then they start implement things. I think the coach now bring in that European mindset when say, I have to go lay the building blocks, because this was the problem with the MLS players now. Though we had a lot of players in the USL and the MLS, they weren't a team. We still didn't have a team like the B team where my build right now. We still think about it, Ryan, because those players never got to play together like how he would be training these young guys, whisper them and Malachi them and them beauty. And you know what that's going to build up? This B team that he's building up right now, Ryan. These youths are going to bond together, and trust me, they're going to fight like hell to get in the senior team. You see them youths, where I put together? If you don't watch, some of these players that he has in camp right now create, if he can make it, because Ryan, I believe he's gonna help them to improve as well. Yeah, let's keep that in mind.
But JT, stick up in this. So. I like the conversation. So, based on the coach based in Jamaica, training these players probably 2 times, having camp 2 times out of the month. You have to give the local players them hope. This is where it coming in now. You have to give them hope. If they continue month and they're progressing, you have to have at least 5 spots for the local player to be a part of the team. And a lot of fans don't want to have that conversation.
But Ryan, that's why they did start calling me quota system, brother. Now that me did I say to you, Ryan, me did I say if you don't make Ryan the video them dip on YouTube, you know, brother. Because them never understand.
Just like the Premier League in a promotion, you know. If you going to influence them youth in Jamaica, say, oh, only be a part of it, because when you playing in the Jamaican Premier League, we going to have spot. You want to earn it. Chain, play week in, week out in the JPL. The fans now go on that. What you have to say about that?
But no. But Ryan, no. I still don't believe that there should be no 5 spot leave together for anybody. When we believe, so let's see, out of them 32 players, if it's Malachi Douglas, if it's Whisper, if it's Richard King, if it's any one of those players where he sees them excelling at this level, and he gets we have a big game or a big competition, I think he looks for the best one or two that he needs after he picks the squad from the top professionals that he gets. You see what I say? You have the top professionals, and then I might even say, all right, Andre Gray is getting old. Mikel Antonio is getting old. We don't have a CDM. Let's say, all right, this game, we trying 2 other CDMs that he bring in, but you need 2 understudies. You're going to bring in a Malachi Douglas and you're going to bring in a Whisper. And then those 2 players, maybe they're going to come off the bench based on, and Ryan, I'm talking about based on their performance in this team that they're in now.
Yeah.
You see what I say? Not about based on them performance, because there's going to be a problem the moment you start set 5 space for local players. Then if you set the 5, I said what you needed to have, I always said this, you need to have a team of local players who is on the fringe where they still know that they have a chance to play for their country. You see what I mean? We can't reserve space for players, because what that is doing now, you're going to start reward people for a mediocre performance. We want the man them. But Brian, what I'm saying is, these guys playing together now. Remember, Ryan, we haven't had a local team like this since René Simões, you know, bro. The squad that you see got called up today, you know. We haven't had that since René Simões, you know. What Theodore Whitmore did constantly was even Schaefer didn't nail down a local team, and he came back to hurt us.
What wasn't good enough?
Yeah, but that's not. They're not good enough. But you are paid as a coach in Jamaica, so you can develop the ones with potential. You can't tell me say not 1 or 2 players in the whole entire Jamaica don't have potential, Ryan. And while you're down there sitting on your rear end, you should use some of that payment from what the JFF is paying you to develop. So you find the couple that needs to be developed, and if the bucket at the bottom of the bucket fall out, you have a few players who can fill the gap. The problem we had was the MLS was our B team, the USL was our B team. And so when we don't get the rest of the English players them, or we don't get certain players, we draw for a bunch of MLS players, USL players who never played together. They never trained together, Ryan. I'm telling you, if this coach have these youngsters for a year, this team that he has today, and he narrows it down, and them start play a practice game, and them start play together, bro, you're gonna start seeing results, bro. You're gonna start seeing results. He might end up doing the opposite way, because guess what? These players would have already know what he wants to do. Remember, these players right now are some of the players who are going to get the first look into what the coach strategy is and his plans for Jamaica. So you see, you know what might happen? You might see the coach even do the opposite way and build his team around 4 or 5 players from this team, brother. I'm bringing your Leon Bailey, bringing your these top players, and because if you, Ryan, it's like you have a person who have a car, and you have a person who walk. The person where you send a shop, will drive the car, him just fly past the shop and him go buy the wrong something for you up a one next shop. But the person will walk, every time you send him a shop, him care about the right thing where you send him go buy. Who we are going to send a shop?
No, the person where you bring the right stuff, man.
It's another person we are bring the right stuff, so the person we are walk might be somebody from the B team, and the man we are drive might be somebody from a big pro team, but he now carry out the instruction of the coach, and then the coach have to go choose to say, other brother where I walk, I care about the team, then when I send him go shop, go buy. So me I say this team can end up being a danger where you even see when the team get blend up away. You see me I say? When you see the thing get blend up away, Ryan, you might see some of them locally with their start over some other players. When it build up away where we have the balance right, where we have with top players them from abroad.
JT. So
and,
Pagan say you need to stop saying people go a shop. Pagan, big up yourself, man. Big up to the member. Big up to all of the females them watching the program. We're understanding that we have a lot of female watch the program. Gentlemen, be nice. Let the females them comment down in the comment section. Don't abuse them. Danny Jet, big up to you and your wife for watch the program right now. Georgia girl and her husband and the whole family in Atlanta watch the show. Big on up. Nothing but love. Shem ever watch the show in silence. Big up yourself, man. Sabrina, big up yourself. Big up to all of the people in the comment section. I have over 300 of you guys in the comment section. Come the people, man. Let's get the video to 300 likes, people. Richie, big up yourself. Enough love and respect. JT, I agree with this comment. Players from the Premier League Championship, Belgium. I still think the Canadian League is not up there as yet. The USL, the MLS. I don't think so. I think we should leave it. I don't think we should block any player.
Well, I didn't hear the comment. Ryan.
So,
can you read it again?
So entertainment I tell you say, yo, the senior team need to we need players from the Premier League Championship, the Belgian Pro League, the Canadian, no USL or MLS players. So we need play at the highest level. Basically, he's saying. Would you agree?
Yeah, I
agree with that. No, but they will come back in down talking about the players in Jamaica. I don't really want to X out the Jamaican player them because realize knowing this brother, because just to have the coach based in Jamaica, you want to give the players them in Jamaica a little bit of hope. You know, just what happened.
The bombshell, Ryan.
That's going to
kill them. A bombshell for you, man. We have a bombshell for you upon the after you finish. Go on.
Yeah, because the end of the day, you know, JT, if you left out the local players them all the time, you're not going to give them the courage. Just like every minute me I play under 21 for Boys Town, and every time one of the goalkeeper them injured. Same Sunday I play under 20 game. Price I say, Ryan, come play. Come sit down on the bench for the Premier League team. I tell him, no, I don't want to sit down on the bench. I want to play the under 21 game because every time I go, it's always on the bench, I sit down. So, it not give me no courage for going to the senior team for play with Boys Town. I will play an under 21 game, 1 o'clock every Sunday. So, you have to give hopes for these players that playing in Jamaica. You have to have a little bit of hope, brother, because as a player, I've been in that situation that can turn you off, brother. You can't close the door upon them. You have to give them hope, brother. You understand? Me believe that you have to earn a spot to put on a national color. But at the same time, you have a Jamaican Premier League. Look at Brazil. Them always have a spot where them have 2 or 3 players in the Brazilian league. Once you close the door and say, yo, no Brazilian player, you're going to damage their mindset, brother.
But Ryan, this is gonna be solved now. This is what I try to tell us. This is what's gonna happen now.
I agree. Yeah. Go ahead.
You know what? Ryan. You know why it's gonna be solved now? You see, when the coach, the commenter is not wrong, and the commenter, I think the commenter, entertainment. All of we have said the same. Yeah, the whole of we have said the same thing in a different way, brother. The whole we have said the same thing in our own way. So what I want to say to entertainment is that's where we want the top players. But I think what's going to happen is now, you're not going to just see him draw for a JPL, a USL player to make up the numbers anymore. He's going to more pick players from his team when have a work with because he know those players, Ryan. He knows these players and they know what he wants to do. So he will then add those players with the top class players. Before, what we were doing was adding USL players to the top class players to make up the team. Because we hear a man have a name in the USL, we just call him and make up the team with the top class players. I'm telling you, Ryan, with him having the B team, that's not going to be a problem anymore. I guarantee you, there's going to be 2 or 3 coming out of this local program each game. Each game, you're going to see 2 or 3 coming out of this local pool each game. And I have no problem with that because you know what? He's going to choose the 3 that the team needs and the 3 that is showing him the most at that level.
All right, people, I don't want you guys to get it twisted. listen to me carefully. Again, I'm going to say it again. I know say the Brazilian league is a high league. Players that went from Brazil go to Barcelona, Real Madrid, all across the world. But what I'm trying to say in people, when you have to understand the mindset where it can damage the players them. You can't have the players them say, okay, this is the B team, I have them a China, Jamaica. And not one of them impress the coach for putting him in the team or two. People.
No, Ryan, that's not the coach problem though, Ryan. No, Ryan. Me not go agree with you that. I know the coach problem that. The coach can have 500 man on the B team, Ryan, and if they're not impressed on the level, if you come in at the team with man and play at a higher level, Ryan, I know the coach fault that. I just some man to go work on themselves.
I agree with what you're saying. I agree. I am not saying they're supposed to get that automatically spot. What I'm trying to say to you, brother, we have to leave hope for the youth. Them you can't close the door. A lot of people, me know them people, and a lot of people them don't want a JPL player on the team. I am not saying, but I'm saying leaving. You have to have the door open because we see the talent. We see the talent. Shaman Nichols play in the JPL, him sting it up. Him went overseas 1 or 2 years, him improve him game, him come back. See fast, the same thing. With this coach in Jamaica, when I try, the people them can't just shut out the door upon the youth them at Jamaica. Because you have a world-class coach who can improve them. Just like how Shaman Nichols went to Europe, you have world-class coach, you have the A-likes, you have the knowledge to improve this player. This coach in Jamaica can do the same thing. You understand? I'm not saying a spot supposed to just open up for the JPL player. But when the conversation coming up, everybody dismiss it. Them. You can't just dismiss it. So people never understand. I play football in the people. I want to know for members say these youth play football. You can't just shut the door upon them, so brother. I'm not saying them supposed to enter the team, but at least they have hopes. Because you have
and that's what's happening now. And that's what's happening now, Ryan. But I want you to also use that same energy that you said about open the door and tell the JPL players them say they should be working hard to get out of the JPL and take that next step in them career.
Yes, but I say that all the time. Say them need to go and put in some work. Them need to go to the gym. Them need to do for them. Them need to do for them work. Them have a lot of work to do. They have for them part to play. But at the same time...
Yeah, me mean to get out of Jamaica, Ryan. Me mean to get out of Jamaica to bigger clubs.
A whole heap of youth to come out of Jamaica. If you check the status for the last 10 years, a whole heap of youth to fly up through the door and go overseas more and more. You understand? It's not up in the big league them want, but more youth to make progress, more youth to make move. You understand?
And the good thing, Ryan, what these players, I'm telling you see these 30 players that went to the coach today, they're so lucky. You know why they're so lucky, Ryan? They get for the coach to see them before they go overseas. Yeah. Because a lot of times JPL players go overseas, end up in the USL, go to Malta or somewhere in Europe, but the coach never get to look on them before. And because the league that they're in, they're not going to get a call. These players right now are the luckiest crop of players. They get to first hand have the coach of the national team work with them before they make another step in their career. So you say if the coach knows you have potential and he see you take a next step and you go to a next club, the coach can say, okay, attract this player from Jamaica. He took another step. I know where my next left back is if all these left backs are injured or I need depth. I know where this person is. Because this is what happened to players like what is this you know, man? You have Campbell. What is that kid name? Campbell, Ryan?
Oh,
the one name? Campbell. That happened to Norman Campbell, them, Norman Campbell, them, because Norman Campbell is a good player. I think Norman Campbell is a good player. He has speed. He reminds me a little bit of Luton Shelton with his speed, his quickness, but he just never, he didn't take that next step that Luton Shelton took to become a professional. So he's a player who got lost in translation. Norman Campbell.
Good player.
It could have happened to Kahim Paris, but Kahim Paris made sure that didn't happen to him.
You know who are the next player with me say when I get a raw deal, Blair Taylor. The man have such a Gold Cup, brother. I never seen him at the World Cup qualified team, brother. He was one of our most creative players, standout player in that Gold Cup. And we never see nothing. Not even a chance for him.
Yeah, that was Theodore Whitmore, bro. I told you that Theodore Whitmore destroyed the confidence of Blair Turgott. Brother, when Blair Turgott come into Jamaican team, we all can agree that we got a fiery winger. Like he know if he cut in and he works hard and he give you a good shift. But Theodore Whitmore start our 3-4 right back. And start Juna Fleming them, and start Lamar Walker them, and Blair Turgott to get all 5 minutes in the game. Blair Turgott team win the Swedish league. You see me I say? Yeah. And none of them players they train hard like Blair Turgott. If you look on him Instagram, the man go back to England. The man do a thing yesterday when him say him go back every year. Him and him father do a training session. Nobody train hard like when man set up him cone them and him sticks them, and when they work hard when the season not in play. You see either him and him wife and him kids or him just at some kind of training. And that's how you get the reward. Yeah man, that's how you get the reward. And Ryan, I'm gonna free up the phone line so somebody else can call in and give their point of view. So thank you very much for taking my call.
Enough respect, man. Tomorrow we have the downfield interview here, 7 o'clock people. Look out for it. 7 o'clock tomorrow we have a technical director on the show live on Ryan channel. So look out for that. People, the phone line is open. Tennessee go sleep now, man. Boy, may I tell you Tennessee have one problem in Tennessee. Tennessee, listen to me, Tennessee. No man deserves to get a spot in the team. Remember, you know, if we never give Richard King an opportunity, we would have never know say Richard King is good to play for the Jamaica senior team. And them thing they may talk about Tennessee. So when they tell me madness, me not listen to what they say, you know. Because me play football, I'm understand you're going to have some gem in the JPL. Remember, none of we never know Richard King. Not one of we know Richard King more than a few of the people them down in the comment section watching the JPL week in, week out. But when this man come and play for the national team first time, a lot of people are say, yo, Ryan, the youth are better than Damian Lowe. The youth are better than Mariappa right now. He can play midfield. But if we never give a local player a chance, would I know say we have a Richard King? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. All down in the comment. Talk to me. Tennessee, talk to me. Talk to me. And you see Richard King stand out in a World Cup qualify. We have world-class coach now. We can get players up to a standard. So what you say? What would you say Richard King? And the next youth, I don't see him yet. Mings, him play for Cavaliers, him can play centre back and him can play right back. And because we don't see him yet. So what you say, Tennessee? No say that, Tennessee, man. Thanks for the donation, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. People have changed that you guys, people. Hit the like button, people. Stop playing the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow we have Wendell Downswell. Tomorrow 7 o'clock. Yes, the place will be. Don't miss it. The technical director of Jamaican football. We have some serious questions we want to ask him. So, call into the show, people. Call in. What you want to say about Danny Beckford, Danny Jordan thing? Want to say, yeah, man, I see the Italy jersey roll out today. Italy jersey roll out today with Adidas looking good. I like it. I like the Adidas jersey with Italy. I can't wait for see the Reggae Boyz. The Reggae Boyz one. You get to me, I say? But yeah. So yeah. So as we say, people, Dujuan Richards look well. See him in the number 10 today. See Craig Butler at the training facility. I would say Dujuan Richard's father at the training facility, and it's all good. I hear good feedback from the camp. You know, nothing major happen, but you know, some technical work and all of them stuff that the coach do. And you know, JFF, we need to get this associate now work. We need to mash up the ball of them ankle. And me keep on say this about the Football Federation. When you need invest in our property, just do it done. Do it properly. Don't do it shortcut. The Captain Horace Center, we need to remove that asphalt and put grass. When I run for maintenance. Can you imagine the pan I play upon asphalt when the sun hot? 3 o'clock the team chain today. And we upon asphalt a chain. Joke thing. That I can mash up the player them ankle bridging. You get to me? I say? So we need to do better. JFF, we need to take up that bridging and put grass and maintain the grass the right and proper way and stop on the foolishness. We need to have a proper surface where the players them are chain pan. We have the Captain Horace Burrell. We need to upgrade it. Upgrade the Captain Horace Burrell. Put in some good flat screen TV. Put in some nice bed. Put in some nice stove. Put in some nice thing. Put in a room that where the players them can hang out and play game. Put in a classroom up at the Captain Horace Burrell where the players them can have school and all of them thing there. Put in the right and proper facility. The internet up at the thing, Virgin. We get too much money from FIFA where we can put in everything. Go to courts and trust the furniture them. And furniture the room them properly. Because it's cheaper when the players them come from England or the players them like the Shaman Nichols and the Bailey them. Them could have done for the Captain Horace Burrell. But we need to get the facility. Why we can't have one facility as world class JFF? Even one JFF, even one, you must get. The money on you get, on the take on the time. Buy a black machine and buy and get about 10 workers. And every fortnight you pay them. Buy a black machine, Virgin. And build up a nice facility, a world class facility with pool. With pool table and everything. Pool and pool table and all of these things. Get the player them comfortable. Get some nice king size and queen size bed where the player them comfortable. Get the facility. We have one facility. Put the money and get it up. Make the players them can be comfortable. The more the comfortable them the player are, the more result them going to give. What happened?
Is it bedtime?
Yes. Time for go sleep. Go and brush your teeth. What are you doing? Yeah. So we need to see the thing, Virgin. I was watching the video them and the players them are run on the field. And I pay dirt. You can't see the dirt them. Come on, JFF man. Get the thing up and running, Virgin. Buy a black machine. That's what Boys Town do. Buy a black machine. Hire 5 person. We are going to build the black. And start put up addition on the thing, Virgin. Get an architect for deal with the thing right and proper way. We need a good world-class facility. You understand? When the players them going into camp, they're supposed to feel comfortable like they're home. And this bag of money where we going to pay the Pegasus Hotel, why not buy a black machine and extend and build the proper facility, build the pool and all of them things there. Make it comfortable for the players them. Should I be ashamed of ourselves? We don't have a nice proper baller house where the players them comfortable. What do that think? Who are the bright people in that build the Captain Horace Burrell Center? You know, Rampudwe in a Virgin, 2023 there, you know. Build a thing where everybody can be comfortable, you know. Anyway, the phone line is open, people. Talk to me, people. Hit the like button, people. Alright, let's. Hit the like button, people. Like up the stream, people. Like up the stream. Like up the show. Like up the show, people. Like up the show. Three on the call, Bridget. Alright. I want to call him tonight. Carla, good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hey Ryan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing, man?
Well, I got to tell you that the JFF said that they are getting the Starlink system, so they have no need. So don't worry about the Wi-Fi system. The Wi-Fi system will be working pretty soon.
Yeah? When it's going to start?
They said before the next
Press
what do you
conference.
call it there? Before the next press conference, it will come up.
Okay.
They'll have it there. General Secretary said that last night on your friend's show.
Okay.
Solids.
So that will get sorted out. All right. Let's see.
No. The General Secretary said that, it is. The General Secretary don't say anything that don't go so Ryan. That is the truth.
All right. So what else you want to come on tonight's show?
Well, definitely what you guys were saying about the team with the JPL players, we definitely want to see that. That are there in Jamaica. People can work up and, you can export some of those ballers to, but like you said, there's no set place for any player. It is the players that are going to carry what the coach wants.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it. Final, you know what I mean? So Tennessee can go on with have no set thing for any yard ball or whatever. If you're good enough and you're playing and you're in form, and that's what the coach is looking for, that's who goes into the team.
Yeah.
There's nothing more.
So Carla, based on where JT say you're confident.
I am well confident with the General Secretary. Yes. From the time that he has been there, everything that he says is what happens. So what you call a track record. And from the base, from all that little time that he's been there, everything is there. So we have to follow that. And we have to give them a chance. We did say that we are going with a new slate. And they ask us, and they say, give us criticism, negative or positive. And we're doing that. And I'm thinking that we are out of criticism. The only thing that you could possibly say is that system with the 5 players. But they're trying to get the league to be a professional league. So having that 5 players in rotation is proper. And it was up to the club that Lenny Hyde was and the management to have had players to fill those gaps of those young players that were incorporated in the team. And they didn't deal with Lenny proper. They took him out before the incorporating of those younger players into it. Regardless, they were losing, yes, but they were coming into their own. So you had to give them time. And youth development is not something that is going to happen overnight. The JFF has not put in place a system for youth players. So what Lenny was doing is something that the JFF had not done or thought about, or even that thought about that in place as yet. So they should compliment Lenny for what he was doing at Chapelton Maroons. I think management was way too fast in getting rid of Lenny Hyde. And it's a slap in the face for someone that wants to do something for Jamaica and Jamaica football. And every night we come here and we complain and we say, yes, we're leaving out the youths. And now we have the youths and they're getting the exposure. And there you go. You knock out someone that is actually doing something positive. Chapelton Maroon management are the ones they should have in place other players that would have replaced these players when they are gone to All Manning or All Da Costa or All Schools in Florida. Either way, the management system was poor, and they're putting the blame at Lenny's feet, which is improper.
So that's good. That's good, man. That's good, and I love that. You get the message? I really love that. You understand? So we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, Carla. We're calling from, Carla. You in the state or in Jamaica?
Connecticut.
Okay.
Connecticut.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So how confident you are?
I'm pretty confident. I'm just waiting on results, and the results are not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
So I expect to see maybe 4 or 5 training camp before you see what is going to happen with these JPL ballers. These JPL ballers will pretty soon. I think they can have camp maybe 3 times a month. And if you're doing 3 times a month, that in 4 months, that's 12 sessions. And that should impact by Gold Cup. You will see at least 2 or 3 of these players that are injected into the national side, and they will perform credible. I believe that because they would have been in a system and they are learning this system and they are going back to their clubs and doing what is required. And at the same time, I think that the coach will be seeing other players. So these 32 that came in today will definitely not be the last that you will see. Some of them will drop out because they didn't perform as credible as the coach might have wanted. So there's a next, so there's still going to be other players that are coming into camp, and they are going to get a core of those JPL players.
Yeah.
Those JPL players are going to come to the fore at some point. With this system, meeting 3 times a month, give this system maybe a year, you will notice that we will have at least, Ryan, 6 of those JPL pretty soon. And if there are not 6 of them in there, 3 or 4. But you'll also notice that these players are going to be playing better. And by September, when it is time for transfer time, quite a few clubs around the world will be seeing these players and are thinking are credible. If you notice that some of these players, like the one that just went to Belgium at Cirkelberg, he played in the under-20. I don't remember his name right now. But he's going to be in the setup at the B team. And we're expecting by the end of the year that he'll be in the senior team in Belgium Pro League. And this is what is going to happen. But if we have these players that are right now in the system and are going through with a coach and are being developed by the coaches in Jamaica by some more international standards, I believe these players that are going to come up through the select JPL team will be better players when they get taken to other teams in Europe or wherever that they go. So that's what we expect, and that's what is going to happen. I know that. I have all the confidence with the coaches that are there now and what JFF say that they will do with the coaching school. Yeah. And they will be imparting their knowledge to new coaches in the system. The thing that must happen, though, is that the coaches that are with the JFF in their program for a B license and A license, it should incorporate the Jamaica collegiate system where GC Foster or UE or UTEC is along with the JFF, incorporate a program for coaches that will be specific for A licensing. And that would be an A license that would be used are equivalent to Jamaica, the Caribbean, that would be CONCACAF, and Europe. And that's where it should be. It should be a specific program that is college.
Yeah.
It's college and JFF incorporate that brings this certification. Your word.
I agree with you, man. Definitely agree with you, Carla. Solid thing. Definitely agree with you, man. I've been saying this, man, because I think coaching is the weakness. If we can get the coaching up to speed, I think football will grow. It will grow, right? I think we need to have some of the best coaches at the grassroots level, because really and truly, the youth them in Jamaica really start to get proper coach when they start to play under 15. You know, they still learn how to do the basic, the control and pass. What we are learning at the age of 15, we're supposed to learn something bigger. We're still learning the basic that time. So
And that's true. And yeah, and the thing that is that every time you hear people claim it, and we have seen the record, that up to under 17, Jamaica is comparable to the developed world of football. So it means that we have the talent, but when it comes to the technicalities, we don't possess it. So getting the technicalities from better coaches, and then we start producing our own coaches, I think that will be a better nation for football. As Rudolph Spees said that he would, but he hasn't gotten to it yet, which is having meetings with Michael and the GC Fosters and the UTEC and the UAs to bring along that coaching certification. Yeah, we need that coaching certification, and I believe.
I think when him have it in GC Foster, you know.
GC Foster doesn't have a specific.
Specific meaning
football. And get into a A license certification.
They have an overall.
What they have is something that they would basically teach. Yeah, which is an overall thing. But this would be specific certification for A licensing. That would be for CONCACAF and Europe. So it's something that we want. And I can tell you, any old Jamaica develop that. I am not even asking you. In the next 10 to 15 years, no doubt about it, Jamaica will be regular in the World Cup 1 and 2. Will definitely make a bid to be at least the quarterfinals in the next 20 years. 100% believe in that. Because that is the Jamaican spirit, you know. We do not play second well. We are second to none. And I believe that. And every Jamaican in the diaspora, we have always feel or felt like we have to prove something. And it's the same thing of you that is in Jamaica or on the ground. We don't play second, and we now play second, Ryan.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with 90% of the thing you're saying, Carla, man. Make a whole heap of sense. Because if a coach can evolve, I think the football will evolve. I think the football is still stuck. You know what I mean? We have been getting players going to the Premier League, and we no longer, the football evolve, our coach evolve. You understand? Can you imagine the game evolve and the coach is not evolve? You understand? So that's why we did. We like 10 years behind, you know? And starting.
And that's the and it's the same thing. You mention it, and I would hope that, what's his name, Solids? I would hope that he speak similarly, being critical but less negative. When you talk about Tupper Whitmore destroyed our team, I don't think that's the way you want to phrase it, Solids. You know, you can phrase it different. You can say the same thing without being so negative. So I'm going to tell you.
Or him should have said?
I think he should say he needs better man management in his coaching outlook. And that is what is the same thing at Mount Pleasant, where you have players that are disgruntled, and rightly so, people want to play, and because they feel or think that they're talented enough and they want to play. But you need to have a competitive environment that the best of the best out and feel. But how you do that is you foster in your team that camaraderie that even when your teammates score, you are happy because you made that teammate a better player because you're in the squad. And a coach should also know we cannot go. As Jesus said, if you have 99 sheep and one go, he's going for that one sheep. So therefore, that's the same attitude. The same attitude a coach must take, that he makes every player feel like it is important. And that's what is needed.
Yeah,
there you go.
It take a whole heap it take a skill. It take to be a good man management, it take a lot of skill. You understand? And I think how do you make everybody happy? And not many coach can. That's the same thing that Stevie Gerrard tried to do at Aston Villa. He tried to make everybody to try to please. You can't please everybody. And the talent that Mount Pleasant have, Tapper is...
something?
I know. Him just don't have... When you don't have you don't know the know-how, forget it done. That's just part of life, man.
No, that is where increasing of your coaching resume comes in. It's about knowing personalities and understanding personalities and the different personalities that make up your team. That is psychology. And that's why you have always spoken about a coach with a degree, a bachelor's degree. It's not that it makes you any better than anybody else, but it exposes you to different thoughts and different ideas and having the openness to accept other ideas and to implement other things to make whatever that you have a better pie. It's not that you didn't learn from Coach A and Coach B, but you understand the whys. Why did your coach do that before? How did he do it? Those things are important so you know how to impart those knowledge and plus what you gain with your own initiative to make your pie different. So you have a hybrid system of whatever that you learned, you put it to good use and you add to it. And you're always adding because as a coach, you're always learning. Every day is a learning situation. Coach Maurice Wilson at GC Foster, I heard him say that. He has had over nearly, 30 odd years from since 1987 he's coaching. But he's telling you that every day is a learning. It's a new learning. So as a coach, you have to be receptive to learning and not be in your feelings and use those impunities. And a next thing that I think may be happening at Mount Pleasant is that maybe Coach Whitmore didn't ask for all of these players, but management asked for all of these players. And so it is hard to inject all these different players.
Based on my knowledge, I top get them all of these top players. And even the
course he has to learn man management.
Even the course that Rudolph Speed went on, Tapper should have go. Tapper say him now have the time.
So those are the little things.
It's 6 coach go out Trinidad go to A-License. And Tapper say him now have the time for go. And I want.
Well, if you don't have the time, you have the time. You see, you have the time to lose that job, and that is going to keep happening. And when employers see you have that kind of trait that you don't learn, they're not going to take you in their staff, or if they take you in the staff, they're going to give you substandard wages, not your true potential.
You might get similar pay, like you might get not almost same money you might get for coaching national team, you know. Plus top of
that will happen now, Ryan. But after a while, people know that your track record is that you don't deal with players well, and you don't integrate your team well. Is a recipe for disaster. Who's going to pay you? Keep paying you. I bet the coach, the management at Mount Pleasant did not know that. They might have suspected, but now they get it full blood.
No.
So,
the
that
coach
his management skills are under par.
Warren Barron, the goalkeeper coach, the fitness coach, all of them down there, the whole national team, the man bring backroom staff to Mount Pleasant.
Yes, but those people are people that are not going to tell him no. Understand that, Ryan. If you have a cadre of friends that are telling you whatever that you're doing is correct, you will not improve.
Yeah.
And you keep doing the same thing and making the same mistakes because there's no one to stand up to you and correct you. It's either they don't know better or they choose to be on the money wagon with you and not necessarily to have you improve.
That makes sense.
So you see what I'm saying?
All right. That makes sense, Carla. It makes sense, Carla. Based on information that me get, Tapa should have go improve. Tapa no go. Tapa say no have the time, probably busy. But something
I hear a lot of Jamaican coaches say the same thing.
A lot of
seminar people.
Carla, remember, the reason why I say coach must have a degree, and because I know say the coach them in Europe have a degree, And when I interview some of the bright coaches in Jamaica, I realize how them explain when them attack. You see, for to be a good coach, you have to can explain, you have to can talk to the players, talk to the media. Now, my thing when I come across, I realize, no, sir, brother, you're different. Miguel Coley, when I interview him, different. He have a degree. The KC, the JC coach at coaching the Manning Cup, Ferguson, when you listen to how them speak and them preparation, he coach and he's a teacher too. Same thing with Miguel Coley, he's a teacher of degree. Now, go and look at the assistant coach for Kingston College. I don't know what the Kingston College head coach have, but the Kingston College, I can't remember his name. I interview him, I don't know how I forget his name. He have a degree. He teach. Never barely same thing. You understand? Jackie Walters, the Liebert Alleman, all of these coach, they went in Netherlands, they went in Europe and get to learn about the understanding the game of coaching and all of these stuff. And I think that's the problem we have in Jamaica. A lot of these coaches do not want to go and get the improvement to improve themselves. And that's why the football has been stagnant. The football has been stagnant, Carla. And when we talk about these things, people think me just bad mind the coaches, them me just want. But me I telling you for your own good, go and improve yourself. Go and get the knowledge. Go and get the know-how. Football education is very important. That can take a game to the next level. Carl Brown went to Bolton Wanderers. And him say, when he went to Bolton, him feel like him have the whole early time because when him go to Bolton and learn, and the confidence where him get. But the man them know I improve themselves, my brother man. As a coach, brethren, you never stop learning, you have to evolve, You have to go overseas, go get the and me I try if you tell the man them say that's one of our biggest problem. We can't say JFF not put in the plan, we can blame the JFF, but at the other on the other side of the thing, bro, the coach them fail a lot of these youth. How many Jamaican coach go into the blackboard, go into the classroom to teach it, to teach the football? Not many of them. Not many of them, Carla. Not many of them. It's all about playing. The technical side of it. Me do interview with most of Jamaican top player them. And when them go into the classroom, when them go overseas in the classroom, they lost them to understand them, they know what the coach say. Them they know them supposed to be on the blackboard. Because guess what?
There are lots of coaches in Jamaica that do not know how to read and write properly and understand. Again, it is not a degree that make you coach, but it certainly helps you to impart knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
Give you a better way. You know what I mean? So I don't want anybody to break the argument and say, oh, he's not degree coach. But you need to improve yourself. And it's a reflection on our society that people feel that you must not go to school or you shouldn't go to school or like they have something against a school. But school is for learning. And you're always learning. And if you're always thinking about learning, why not be at an institution that is teaching you? Go somewhere, even if it's not a university or a college. Go on an exchange program, reach out to a team that is in a higher division in a next country in Europe. You have the contacts, use JFF to reach out so you can do an exchange program for 6 months, 9 months. I know I've heard Coach Edwards.
Talk
about
assistant.
Yeah, he has been to Germany and he spent so long. You listen to what he has to say, and you see when he's done with these programs and he's implementing whatever that he's been taught. You see the difference in his players. Anybody that comes under Coach Edwards is a different player. They might not be book smart, but they can explicate anything that they learned and they know why. Because I think while you're teaching, you should tell the person why you do that. A lot of coaches don't say why they do that because they're arrogant and they don't feel like they should explain or tell anything to anyone. And as a teacher, you have to explain the whys and the hows. All right. Well, thank you, Ryan. It was a pleasure being on your show. You are a breath of fresh air for Jamaica football. You are certainly what I call the realest. No mincemeat. You speak exactly what's on your mind. Yes, you're emotional, but you are also real. Real, brother. And I expect only the best from you. I know your show is going to go to the top. It is at the top right now of all the bloggers. You have your followers, yes, but I think that you are certainly one of the top 2 of all the bloggers that present Jamaica football. I hope you continue with what you're doing. I hope you find it in yourself to know that you have a gift and God has a promise on your life. I think, just a think and a thought process, that you will be a greater journalist than what you are right now. But you have that potential to go on to the next level. Go get your degree. Go work on it. You are not only works. Can you imagine when you get that degree?
I call her. Someone was calling a while ago, but finish. Lick out where you just said. I say repeat where you just say before the degree.
I think that you should go and get your degree. I think you're a top class journalist, and I can't wait to see when you get a degree in journalism what you will be. The Caribbean has many greats, but you will stand among them. I know this. Ryan, keep doing what you're doing. Work hard like you always do, and you always say, I believe you're creme de la creme. You will be polished, and you don't.
You serious thing? Me could have tell a journalist.
I know that you are. You are. Do not disbelieve it. You are so good, Ryan. Do not let no one tell you different. And for all those people that claim they don't want to have you interview them, they'll be at your gate one day. Believe me, trying to get an interview with you. You are a journalist. You're a top of the class journalist. You are going to get polished. Go get your degree. Nobody can stop her. Don't stand in your own way.
John Carl, I'm gonna tell you. It's good word and thing. I wasn't looking at it deep, to get a degree and all of them stuff there. So I want my kids to get a degree. That's the most important thing for me, to make sure that my kids didn't get what me didn't get, and make sure that I put in everything in place. I basically just put in everything, focus on my kids, because, I didn't have a father, and I think if my father is there around me, it probably be a totally different thing. And I want to make sure that I don't become like my father. I want to raise my kids the right and proper way and to make them succeed. I want them to be a better version of me. Don't be like me, but a better version of me. So, I really appreciate all of these kind words and stuff. I wasn't looking at it as a journalist, I'm just freestyling, but you're right. I made to do this because even when I was attending Excelsior High School, anybody can tell you, even when the biggest set of exam done, if Liverpool play hard it, if Jamaica play at Waterhouse, I say, see the ball out Jeremy new pass. And like constant, my schoolmate, them I say, yo bro, you love football. So, so it's something that chose me from at a tender age. I remember the Jamaican Premier League with all of the squad them of the water, the players them name, and I can tell you all of the players them name. It's something that I have a passion, I love football, but never said I want to go to school to improve. So, it's amazing that people see, what you probably not seeing, you understand? So, but I think I want to be, I want to improve, but I don't want, because sometimes as a journalist, you go to this school, you become not yourself, you become more pragmatic. I just want to be Ryan, LFC. I just don't want to box myself in. It's good to have it. It's good to have a journal, but
Ryan, don't knock yourself. You have had stumbling blocks that many people have had. However, you have done what a lot of people have not done. You have overcome those stumbling blocks. And out of those struggles and what you have as a talent, you need to harness your talent to become better at what you do. The school is not going to change you. The school is going to get you more polished. That is what it's going to do.
I would love for you to give me an example of what a polished Ryan would I look like? I might have to go to school to get that receipt.
Ed Barnes.
Who?
Ed Barnes. Remember Ed Barnes? Yes.
No,
I think that you could stand on the same shoulders
Me didn't know that
as
person
Ed
then. I probably have
Barnes.
to go research that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Me didn't know
I
that
just
person.
threw out one.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, don't make me get over the moon right now with these things you're telling me. You know what I mean? But yeah.
All right.
Focus,
Yeah,
man.
someone has to tell you because every day I hear you come and you say, boy, you're not this and you're not that. There's no more not and no more no's. It is always going to be positive. You are. That's what you're going to keep saying. You are. Not, I'm not. So just keep going, and it was a beautiful thing that you have on your show. Keep doing your thing, my brother.
Seems like he's a fan of the show where you watch all the time. You watch the show all the time?
I don't miss anything from you, Ryan.
Okay. Enough respect, man. Appreciate that, man.
All right.
Yeah. Somebody they might ask me if his name TikTok. Is your name TikTok?
No, man, no one. TikTok is an adversary of yours and a JFF, who you call, sympathizer.
Yeah. All right.
I am just someone that listens every day, whatever that you have.
Yeah, man.
And I listen intently and I listen how you come across and the stories that you tell, because I also know the things that you are saying about the JFF and what happens. So that's all.
All right.
But I have to let you know.
Yeah, man. Enough respect.
All right.
Yeah, man. One
yeah,
walk good here, caller.
Respect anytime.
Yeah, man. People smash the like button on the people. Come on, the people, man. People, when they have quality caller, I make it be a priority, right? So this is my priority, people. I know it's a talk show, but this is what Craig Butler teach me, right? He said to me, Ryan, prefer you have 5 caller that going to add something to the show more than you have 100 people calling to the show and don't add no value to the show. So what I promise my caller, my viewers, I want you guys to make sure that when you're calling, you add value to the show, right? Because you never know who is watching. Big up to all of the people in the comment section. So we are going to go to the phone line back again. All right, big up to Shem. Yeah, man, big up to the females that watching. So let's take the last. So the person who is calling from New York, call back. Person who is calling from New York, please call to the WhatsApp. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show. Caller. Okay. So big up to Shem. She's watching the show. Enough love and respect. Appreciate you watching the show. But I was getting a call from all the way from New York. I think it's best if you call WhatsApp because you don't want to, when somebody's calling, you lick it out straight. So call WhatsApp. So call back, please. Pagan, big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Enough love and respect. No, what you mean by when Ryan hear the man start to talk about school and face change? Wow, really? Wow. My face change. I am a student and I'm still open to learn. Right? Yeah. So don't say that. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't do me that. See? Big up yourself. Hold up. Yeah. Don't say that. Anyway. What happened to the What me now see when the phone a ring? Alright, let's call back people. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Well,
Yeah, man. Why vex? Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So, what you mean you're not a father? So you come here.
No, me never say me not a father. Me say me grow without a father.
Chop me.
Yeah, go ahead now. Go ahead, Tennessee.
But what me tell you about, when me write it in here, I say, about Richard King and anything there. Right. All me I say, if you pick a squad, every man supposed to earn their place.
And I'm saying that too.
You're supposed to prepare enough place if you no man about 5 spot. If you man.
Yeah, I'm a correct. Alright, Tennessee, my apology.
Mm-hmm.
I made a mistake, but remember me that tell you about when you're a journalist and you make mistake, you know.
Well,
you don't stop, you continue, and then you make your correction in the same statement. You don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because sometimes the viewers them if probably fly over they made her, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So when you make mistake, you continue. Because the moment you stop, at the moment you get show off, and the people them realize they made a mistake. So yeah, go ahead. I made a mistake. I'm a correct.
I told you that it bad, but I don't that me not call the woman. Cause me know what you think say.
No man,
yeah.
Tennessee no make thing different.
Right.
No man, yeah, we have a better understanding, you know. Outer anybody down in the comment section, JT and all of us, we have a better understanding. And sometimes we banter, and even you banter. So most time.
What you mean? Then so if you go brother.
For real. For real.
Alright, big up yourself, man. I don't have me one to say, man.
Yeah, man, enough respect, man.
Alright, Brian.
Yeah, one no. Alright, people. We're gonna leave it there. I think we come to the end of the show, people. We're gonna leave it there. Yeah, man. We're gonna leave it. Yeah, but people, for those who want to join the WhatsApp group, because a lot of people want to join back the Reggae Boyz WhatsApp group, so I'm going to put it down in the comment section. So people, we have a WhatsApp group. That's where we have conversation. That's where we have conversation after. So let's hold on the people. Don't move. We're gonna drop the WhatsApp number in the thing. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Greetings.
Take your lick, brother. Yeah, take a whole heap of lick from what
You and the family good?
Yeah, man, we're the family good right now. We can't complain.
Alright, give thanks. Yeah, man, bless up the whole of your listeners and viewers, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan. What licks must I take now?
Take your lick, man, in Simone Pleasant to get lick from all the way. Them I get beer lick from the other day. Running and going to the camp.
No, man, we just lose a match.
Yeah.
We just lose a match and a match. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, ear before.
No, you know, so we never hear before.
Yeah, man, you can't. No. Yeah, man, you have to go there research.
The camera now, yeah. Investigate now, the real reason why.
Yeah. But as I say, it's hard for the coach Whitmore to have so many good players. And especially, Whitmore is not the greatest man management to keep everybody happy and things. So, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the problem now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm thinking, I don't know why. This is a problem. In too much taking up in matured players. You get me?
Yeah.
It needs to become younger. Alright, Arnett Garden, you know them team, they are running team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That me have to do better matchup.
Against
You can't have, yeah, me have to call them young and running fast. So me have to do some better matchup. Me can't come with a midfield with Morris and Richie.
slow.
Over 30 man them there in the bridge. Slow. You get me? So that's what make me lose. And then now, wait there. This next one, I'm a bridging them still in about football right now. We have to talk real things, right?
Who that?
I will have fight against some man. Alright, the next one again.
JT Taylor.
Solo. No man. I tell you the next one. No, Mount Pleasant man, them I tell you, I'm a bridging them, but we are talking football from real angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So watch now. Solo again. 30-31. Wing back. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Now to me, that's one of the things. I don't think Solo should have really in that squad. Unless you want some experienced player, to the younger player them play against or something, but Solo at 30 and you know make a national side yet. I don't really know why I'm in that squad there.
Mm.
You get what I say?
Mm-hmm.
No. Whitmore need to just insert the younger player there. Look on Devante Campbell. The man only get at the first match that the man start, you know, him start a match already, but as him start, him get a knock and them take him off. Mm-hmm. And then him get like 10 and 15 minutes come on. Now him start, he never play that good. Man, I say, Devante Campbell not good again. Virginia can good. 4 months ago, not good this month. The youth them like game time. Them need to get the younger youth them game time bridging from the early part of the season.
Blend the team.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, need to blend the team with experience and younger player. Cause what the younger players bring to the team, them bring a whole heap of energy and strength. And the old players
but more less experience.
Yeah.
More less experience. Remember, like Mr. Speed.
But remember, you know.
Less experience.
But remember what that come with, you know. Remember me that tell you, say the Premier League no winning in 2 months. But we still have to give credit. But one thing I don't want the people them do, you know, Whitmore that second. And I think he's doing well. But you see him start out well, but you see take time a fall off the chip because of peaking too early. I think what catch Whitmore that's
no man. Nobody bring the thing a peaking. No peaking no go on there. It's like no play good yet for say peak.
Okay.
Me no get a proper game. It's a better game last season.
Mm-hmm.
So me no reach me no see a high so I would have said that a peak.
But as a fan of watch a Mount Pleasant game, what would you just say you need a little bit more younger player to blend with the older player? What else bit more?
You know, say if you blend with no older player, brethren, them over 30 player, them if you see them weird enough. You over 30 player, them you know if you see them 120 minutes. Down at the last.
Mm.
Me need to run out some. Alright, you see the match of a player with Via when we join the Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Brethren, you don't get a bed and sleep in on it. The match slow, the match boring, the match slow. Nobody now run on the field, brethren. The match was slow and boring. When Tivoli and Waterhouse run out, me I say a different game, more like the game when Mount Pleasant play last week with Arnett. You get me?
Yeah.
Some can hot and cold. Now if I learn to overrun them smaller side.
And that get
You
the
get
own
me?
present people
But-
them, you know, pissed, you know, because of that. You know, you guys play a very good game against Arnett, and then when you play in a team that down at the bottom, only expect only have a run over them man, you know, but find out that the man them holding it to a jaw.
Yeah, but I don't like that, you know. I don't like me come play a game where you can say the youth them play good, you know, and worry, you know. Brethren, we not start play the game all now. You hear me tell you the game slow and boring. You get me? Right. But now, here what I say. Then me figure the younger player them. I'm on Pleasant Academy in a Brazil when I do this world power over 30. How much of them ball at them is a speed up and win the league.
Wally, young player.
Over 30?
No.
It's a speed now, I'm not 30-year-old.
I pay a young player speed up, man.
Brother, yeah, man. 3 man can end up on my field one time. Richie, Solo, Morrison.
Yeah, but remember you have to understand you see if they have the assistant coach, you see if you have the assistant coach, that'll be a different. Remember, you know, you can't give Coach Whitmore the job and expect him to play a young player, you know. Because he don't have that capability to coach younger player. So that's why I'm going with player who have more experience like Jose Mourinho. I see him think Jose Mourinho do to him go for buy be an old player because he can't manage him, don't have the time for coach the younger players.
But hear this now. Them 3 older players that when me name to you. I know him buy them. Him come see them. I know him buy them, you know. And a Whitmore, you know, me get some good players still, you know. If me should have say a Whitmore buy them. Me should have say since Mr. Christie are the manager for his side. Between the two of them, me get some decent player. But as what you say, is to put them together as a team. Now, me still feel so Whitmore I got do good. I mean, hear this, me don't want you twist me thing like oral, you know.
So
I don't want you to cut that thing there. You hear what I say? At no time, me not tell you, say, Mount Pleasant I go win the league in a virgin. But you say, when me need Whitmore for do, is come first, I give me Caribbean football. I mean, I back him, and up to now, me not see nothing for saying can't give me that.
Yeah, but the amount of money where you spend, the coach, brother, the owner for Mount Pleasant, the man who are in the Premier League, brother.
Me know.
What you think?
But if you get Caribbean football,
a $1 billion man spending on
man. Yeah, man. If the man gets Caribbean football, then we're happy.
Yeah, that would be a good. That would be more spotlight.
Right. So it would be a step up too.
Yeah.
Right? But now, me still fit Whitmore. Me no know. I just need to get the run of them on the field and get them running. Like how me say, get the match up them right. That's the basic thing. Get the match up them right. When we know you're going to play some young, speedy team, get the match up them right. Now, more I talk to you basically, when I really want to talk to you about a Chapperton Maroon.
Yeah.
No. May I say, Chapperton Maroon. May I agree with the 5 rule. May I agree with it. I sit down and think about it good. I mean, I hear much people agree with it, so I could get beaten. But may I tell you why me agree with it. Alright. We are trying to get the league to a semi-professional, call it this, right? No, I never did agree with the 14 team. No, I never say that. I'm kind of excited about the 14 team thing. But after I listen like Tracy and listen something, I say, you know, I said a 14 and listen Mr. William, this is a 14 team thing. I gotta be both from a financial part, economically, it a gotta be difficult. Players wise, we not have enough players.
What do you mean by we don't have enough players, Danny J? We have a whole heap of players, man.
Enough, listen to what I say now. Enough quality players to make 14 team now. Listen to what I tell you now. Out of tier 2, you shouldn't have a schoolboy side that can qualify to the Premier League. That show you a lack of standard, right there, so within the clubs. You agree with that?
No. Because even them same player come from Clarendon College, come up in the Premier League, they might get beaten. That simply mean when they come to the big boy league, them going to get a whole heap of tests. They just, remember, you know, the Clarendon College team, you know, the Clarendon College team has been together for a long time, you know, so they know each other.
I don't business, Ryan, it's a schoolboy team.
Okay.
You hear what I tell you now, Ryan?
Yeah.
There is no team in tier 2 that can come to the JPL, don't go in a transfer window and stay in a league. Let me tell you this now. All of them schoolboy there, if all of the team did not play, as them playing at tier 2, them would have the same players for them there in a league, brethren. Listen this. Falkland beat them up in a tier 2. About 4 and Falkland they down at the bottom of the league. Cause them not go get player for strength them thing. You cannot come from tier 2 to tier 1 with the same thing and don't go back down there. Just like in our England Premier League.
True.
Agreed?
Yeah.
So don't think so if him did have them schoolboy there, him would be flying high. Him would be right down there same way. Right side of Falkland, somewhere there about. So don't bring this thing now. Say the team must full up a schoolboy and all these schoolboy must play. I don't agree with the word Tracy. It should go more professional up that direction there. So here what you do. If it want player, take out on the money. Go down the islands, go get some national. Make the league bigger. Get some people down the islands and watch the league. Come here, you take an interview, you know, we come from down the islands. And, you know, all the man who at the JPL, that the youth say me are playing a league now where people in my country back home can watch me. You get me?
Yeah. That's a big thing, bro.
That's a big thing. So right now we have a big league we can grow to if we take it Caribbean wise. You get me?
Yeah.
So when we look into it really and truly, to turn back that rule, they coming like a weak beside them and turn back the whole I think. As much as we want football develop. But the young player them have to spread out across all of the side them. I don't know what schoolboy side feel I think. That mean now, you see the owner, we fire the coach and I get the new coach.
Yeah.
And look like him must spend. Him should have known from day one, so him should have entered the market too. And strengthen up the side. And have some good player to put with the 5. You get me?
Yeah.
You don't get it that way there?
No, when you explain everything to me, no, me understand where you say, me see where you come from. Definitely see where you come from.
Yeah, and that's everything. But if you turn back the rule now, coming like I turn back the league to Virgin, when we look deep.
Panic.
Because I don't look on it easy and I say, yeah, put the youth, but the youth them have to spread across the 14 side.
Yeah.
That them a play with experienced player too, where them can grow.
So,
cause 14 and them pack up in that side not really a grow, Virgin.
Yeah. So, Danny Jed, you don't think me did when me hear this thing I go on, me think of somebody scared about Lenny Hyde having these 14 youth. They are together for a good look while. Chemistry. So I say, I would from the Football Federation could all have blocked this. Because they know that these younger players come show up somebody in the Premier League, say, this is the way for going. But when people are calling me and I say, right, no, the documents, we have it on paper from 2017. CONCACAF said it.
Yeah, me hear that. Me did hear it.
Yeah, so
right.
It's a rule that them have from 2017. Is nothing, nobody making it up and all of them stuff. This so.
Right, so there.
Yeah, but that is
a rule for grow the league.
One thing, brother, it's like how me entertain you at night time, brother.
Yeah.
Entertain all of the people, them. I must say, brother, every single morning, 9 o'clock, you guys entertain me. So, Danny Jed, may I say this publicly?
Yeah, man.
You see, World Chase it, them Monday, listen to him talk show a evening, a morning time, brother, me a big fan. I learn so much from World Chase. Even some of my words, them, the big words, them, I want me learn over this. Even take your lick. You see me bring it over for you.
Yeah.
I know my style of World Chase. And then I go over there here, the man I say, yo, I'm a student of the game, I'm still learning. All of them things, I learn them things, and you see me come over here, so, yo, I am a big fan of World Chase, brother. Yo, the man is a giant in the thing, brother. The man is the man of the great work. So people, if you don't listen to that talk show your morning time, you need to listen. You can't have foreign and listen. So you just download it, go
So hear this now, like how my view different from him on the topic, I plan to take him on one man in it, you know. You understand me? Call my view diverse, please.
Yeah,
so,
this man, I say, oh, I learn a little bit about the basket. But as I say, yo, brother, as bad as thing me play World Chase thing, then I say, brother, me a big fan of World. Bro, them man, they keep me going, brother, morning time, and then miss it, brother, me set my alarm, brother. Yeah,
so you know, you ain't gonna winning span thing this morning.
This morning, yeah.
Because I tell them, say, brother, England coach now go do good with that side there. The man they don't know not more winning in a football.
The coach
and do to win.
The coach
worst coach.
But remember, you say before the World Cup, World Chase, I said no. And you see World Chase come back this man and say, yeah man, you win that one, man. That's true, you see it coming. Yeah.
Brother, the man pull up the whole side instead and not take off Hurricane and send out Rashford. And you see Rashford inform.
Yeah.
And the man would never do that. The man pull up everything else. And I leave Hurricane to take a penalty.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, give time. Ryan,
yo,
I have my US account now, but I drop something on the board. But hear this now, hear what I know. In a Jamaica now. Oh, we get one of your t-shirts we buy all them Reggae Boy nation. I like them, you know.
Oh, you like them? Alright. You can, I think it.
Yeah, man.
I want to have a good address, it can ship come to Jamaica. Man. Once you have a good address, it can ship come to Jamaica. Once you have
how you get the money?
How me get it? No, man, the company
yeah, money. How you get your money?
You see, each time it sell, each time you buy one, me get my money right away, you know. The company.
No. Oh, me, is a company sell it, and you?
No, it's a company me sign up to.
Oh, you have a merchandising agent then?
Yeah, I get a cut a piece of the pie. You get the man say?
Oh, man, understand. Yeah.
If you buy a mug, me get $5 US out of the mug. You understand? Them get the t-shirt and all of them things. Them print it, them ship it and all them things. That me just get a cut out of it. You understand?
So where the price for that for reach Jamaica now?
You know some.
You know it's like that.
No, but I forgot. But in a hard man, I think about $30 US can buy the cup and ship it go a yard, man.
Alright, here we go. Send some link to my WhatsApp for that place when we can deal.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. And yo, load up the show, brother. Cause me and I see we are watching Dennis Chung over Ryan. Yeah, man. So tell Tracy big up, man. We're a big fan of him show too, man.
Yeah. Oh, this morning. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But me think over your place still, you know. Me did hear that still.
Yeah, man. Over here, Dennis. Over here, Dennis say. Speed say going forward. Because them have a whole heap of money now. FIFA give them a whole heap of money for that. So they
I notice more time. You have my one step ahead of world, you know.
Yeah.
More time when we get something on and I go to him. He don't know yet, you know.
Some of them know that it's like most of the time me know before oral. But you see, the next it's like if me do that show you now, him not gonna know tomorrow morning. But you see the next morning, he will know. Come watch the show. Yeah. He watch the show, but just one step.
But him have something where him know early too, you know.
Yeah, man, bro. Oral, man. Bro. Let me tell you, say, me rate oral chase, brother. You understand? Yeah, man.
Man. Good at him, the man.
Brother, the man great at him, the brother. Him not good. Him great at him, the brother. You understand?
True.
At the general, man.
Alright, Ryan.
Yeah, man.
Hold it. Now pay up the place with people, then.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man.
Alright, it's about.
Yeah, man.
Alright, hold it.
Yeah, man. Yes, people, just like how me entertaining, you know, man. I said, the man, they entertain me, you know. Yeah, man. People need to watch it. It name Sport Exposure, something like that name. I'm going to find it. Just download it. It's 92. Yeah, man. It's 92. I'm going to play and make on hear a piece side, people. Sport Exposure. Big thing, man, people. We never take in the show, man. Big show, one of the best radio show on Jamaica right now. Hot like fire, man, in time. When you can download it, man. Yeah, Travis, you need to call in, brother. Press it. Call in, brother. Call in. The number right there. Call in. Come close up the show, brother.
Bang, bang, bang.
You know, me glad you know one of them people that, you know, who me can't stand if them when I answer the phone when you call.
Bang, bang, bang.
It's when Jenny calls you here to answer.
No, man, certain people call me, they must answer.
Because it is always money.
Jenny, you know the thing.
Tell him.
You know, see that are the criteria.
I have never.
A family and money make me answer.
No, I have never called. Yeah. Daughter, when me calling the money. I work.
I'm Jenny call me a
business. Me not do the how are you and how's the big food. You don't know if you do that. Like somebody asks my mother. Oh, my mother, me feel bad. A long time I call my mother.
Download it.
I said me call you last night. Tell me I call you.
Please.
Yeah, Jenny called me last night because she wanted to. A reminder.
No, Mama said one of the listeners. Yeah.
Yes.
One of the listeners in the supermarket and same one.
All right. A little JPL Monday night, some JPL Monday night results. I understand that Coach Hal Grimson was in the house. Well, he was at Stadium East on Sunday, I understand, and he was in the house in the jungle yesterday, watching the games and taking notes. Yeah. Via United and Mount Pleasant ended 0-0, and Tivoli Garden saved the day with a single goal to beat Waterhouse 1-0. So Coach Hal Grimson saw 2 games and 1 goal yesterday. But he was there in the house, taking notes, doing his work, doing what he needs to do, getting a feel of Jamaican football. Yeah. Let us see if him can unearth a few gems out of the JPL. But, you know, based on my insight and my information, Coach Hal Grimson not necessarily looking to the JPL to produce the X factors for the Reggae Boyz team. I think he's more inclined to look for the players playing at a higher level. But at the same time, you can never tell what kind of gem he might find. You get me? So I guess the exercise of going around and looking at the Premier League is a good one. The only thing me is sorry for him never come here before. Whisper don't play schoolboy football. So him could have seen some of those performances by Whisper. And no one not convinced. I am convinced that had he seen Whisper in some of those performances, albeit against schoolboys, me convinced that coach based on how that coach talk, and the kind of philosophical, you know, the things we have expressed about his outlook on football. Me feeling that coach take a good look and whisper. He must have care that you come on the program. Yeah? We're just sorry say never say whisper. Yeah, we will hope some good people will recommend whisper to him. I say, look at this kid, he's 17, but look at him. You get me? We know say a place most in a day, 23-man squad? Or even the pool, the player pool. You know, the 40, 45, 50-man pool. For your talent like whisper. We're not telling this. I hear his brother say this. It's not whisper alone beside Pop. But his whisper turn this year. Yeah. And don't tell me say if you can make the 11 to make the squad or to make the pool. If you talk about investment in a youth and development, let's see what happened with Liverpool around there now. It's because of poor foresight and poor forward planning why we are struggling so fast. You know. Anyway, back to the JPL. The Lenny Hyde saga, the Chapelton Maroons Lenny Hyde saga. We have a comprehensive report on it. We're going to play the report with Lenny speaking his mind. Let's listen to that.
Out of almost obscurity, without a name recognition, Chapelton Maroons arrived in Jamaica's top tier as they finished second in the JFF Tier 2 competition in 2022 under the guidance of Lenny Hyde. Hyde, who won Premier League titles at Tivoli Gardens, Harbourview and Portmore United, experienced a tough start in the league, winning only 2 of their opening 9 games. Sunday's 10th was, however, his last, as the Maroons were ambushed at the Effortville Sports Complex in a 3-0 capitulation.
Yo, that is the sweetest part of the report. The Maroon ambush and at the Effortville Center. O'Neill, me laugh, people.
As they hover in 11th position on 8 points. The beginning of the end for the experienced coach, who was shown the door immediately after. But according to Hyde, it was not an amicable settlement.
I don't know about that. Man, they fired me after the match yesterday. Them don't give no reason. Them just fired.
And Hyde feels the move was rushed on the back of a decision he made on Saturday with his Da Costa Cup stars.
Use my player, them play the all-man in match Saturday. I use some of them play at the match yesterday. We use my player, we use the player them play Bush League. After we use them, they carry the team come up Premier League. I know only 5 of them, and one of them play the whole match. So I will take off most of them. We don't have the players at Chapelton Maroon. We're not getting the player. So our 13 man they have on the team yesterday. 13. 2 players supposed to come in on Thursday gone, but it was late, so they couldn't play.
A club official says former Reggae Boyz technical director Clovis De Oliveira will take over the reins on February 1, but the 68-year-old says things are not yet finalized.
It still is not 100%. I think we're going to find
People, when you go download it from Play Store, go watch it. I now play with the people them thing. See it there? Right there, the Play Store. One of the best radio station when it come on to sports. The Maverick Oral Chaser morning time. Just like me entertaining there at night time. I also some of the time me get inspired and make me tap it them. Sometime Oral Chaser, Maverick, respect your brother. Nothing but love and respect, brother. Continue to do the great job. Take your lick, student of the game. All of these things over them and learn them. Alright? Good discussion, good sports program to know what is going on down on the ground in Jamaica. That's how I keep up to all of these big news and all these things. I remember I'm gonna live on the ground, you know, but more on dip on the ground for know exactly what is going on in Jamaica, and that's what Oral Chaser Show bring. Listen, Sport Exposure, check it out, people. Download it, people. Trust me, you will enjoy it. 9 a.m. in the morning to 11 a.m. Go over the phone. You can call in too. You can call in. Yeah? I try to call in a whole heap of time, but never get you. Danny Jet, you need to tell me the formula how to call in, brother. Because I call in a whole heap of time and I can't get you. But, you know, we're a fan of the show and we love it. We love it. But people, big up to all of the people in the comment section. Really do appreciate it. Peso. Yeah, ask for call in, brother. I call you. I give you the time for calling, brother. Peso, call in to the show now, man. Talk to me now, man. Walk on down a Mount Pleasant. Walk on for your team, Mount Pleasant. Talk to me, man. Press up. May I get the opportunity to close off the show, brother. Where are the run? The number. The number is right on the phone screen. 647-447-6341. Call in, man. Now close off the show. We have what? 4 more minutes before we close off the show. Call in, press up, man. First time I call into the show, you know. But yeah, people, make sure you hit the like button, people. Stop playing game, people. I'm telling you about hitting the like button. Remember, people, don't forget. Check it out. Download it. On the go. Listen it. Yeah, man. Tomorrow morning, wake up. Set my alarm. No miss the show. Oh, was getting a missed call, man. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Wagwan, General.
Wagwan. Everything good?
Yeah, man, we just are coming from work, but we are following the program on the phone. We are start, but the phone, the battery finished.
Yeah.
So we reach home and out there. We are coming. So I say Elite Sports. So I'm going to change the name.
I change the name. I think earlier this week. I can't remember, but the reason why I change the name and remove my picture, I don't want the channel to be about me. Because I have couple. I think I'm going to have a female in the future. We're going to read the sports. We have JT Taylor. We do an interview with Dennis Chung. So I'm going to. Yeah, man. I'm going to do more people hosting the show, hosting the interview, and we just want to have a broad perspective. So that's why I'm really take away the name from it, and reach out to a few sponsors. Sunday the name. Yeah. So reach out to a couple sponsors. So I don't want it to be about me. So that's why I'm changing name. Sunday I'm changing name. King, so yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, me say alright. I do here right now, and this is about Jamaica, but the problem I have with some of them people when they live overseas, nobody is saying the national team, the local players can carry that World Cup. That can't happen. None of that. See? The coach pick up a local squad. Me personally, some of my players when I squad, they don't feel that in my opinion. They don't feel like team. Because in the age one, for me can't tell the coach pick who we want. Look, my time I have a local base squad. The problem is with the money overseas. Enter here, man, talk about Englishman will play this up. The coach will look for him. There's no problem. It's all well and good. But as soon as somebody talk about a local player who play for the national team, we xenophobic. You ever notice that, right?
Yeah. Notice it with some people.
Exactly, brother. All right. What I'm saying, these players nowadays, we are playing for Jamaica. Them have aspiration to play for the national team. Have to play overseas at the highest level. Fine? The coach can call USL players now, MLS, them training for the league so start, and the English players then can call. The man come and say, look for the local base player and call a team. And start from look who can pick out it. Me and personally, so for them youth and can't go make it. Because to me this is C squad to D as that, as you know, because we don't want to disrespect them. But the point we stop, like in the chat, if a man like a player from Jamaica, like like vice versa. There was some of them are full time. Some of them, I say I'm one of my good friend like Chris Simit. All work, I mean, banter about time. We agree to disagree. You matter about a player like Cardell Benbo, where national team. And the national team, Cardell Benbo responsibility as a player. Should I do further when he just get a contract in Ghana, Costa Rica now. So it's a start for him. You see,
yeah.
Jamaican players, and you seen that system before, Local players, they matter all about hype nowadays. Notice most of them, Brian. They don't want to go further than USL, brother, because they want a green card. Just get you drift from me, Sir Ryan.
Yeah.
And a fax me, I tell them. Then they're not interested to work hard and go to Europe and try to strive like the Africans. When I tell people, when Shema and Nichols was 16 years old, I play for Boys Town. Yes, I from the side arena back in the days. When am I virgin, the man in bet, the next virgin,
And the man tell him, say, Chemaro come better than Craig first time. And we see proof to the day. Because attitude of players, brother. Chemaro show say, him poor and him more rich, brother. And if flap with people, flap him and this and that, he would go a much place. Slovenia, Belgium, now to Russia. And maybe further. And I do him thing. Whether we want to like him or not. Youth is one of you them to look up to. And he's not talented like enough half of them man I want to see a play for Jamaica. Before him or when they run the team. I come out of schoolboy. I never come out of no schoolboy football. Like enough of them players. Like a Fleming they come out with big name. But the problem is Ryan is attitude. You see me I say, now that a Fleming done for a long time. I mean know that long time for Fleming I play with JC and Tivan. And that, and I say, Fleming can't play football, but attitude I problem. Attitude I problem.
Professor, is you the German fan, a Germany support?
No man, Brazilian man from birth, man, from Dujuan, man.
Oh yeah, Brazilian. Okay.
Yeah man, Brazil, I support Liverpool.
I know you support Liverpool.
Liverpool, man.
So tell me something.
Yeah, straight.
We have Donzel tomorrow, you know. We are interview Donzel tomorrow at 7 o'clock. What is going on down at Westmoreland?
Oh, big man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me still, you know, because I don't do the football still, I can't take it from my work. I'm working with a different still, highly. I'm just working with it, but through work commitments, I know, I'm available again.
Yeah. So what happened to Reno Football Club? Because I remember when Donzel coached me 2010 for the under 17 team, they come down to Reno, come prepare. We love down to Reno, down to film, they feel nice.
Yeah.
Rain always a fall down there still, but I love down there still.
Yeah.
The girl them down there love. What going on in Reno Football Club, brother?
Man, don't tell them one word. Money is a problem. Invest. It's all going on about present.
Yeah.
You say forget that Reno.
Yeah.
You say a transformation.
Bro.
Finance is the biggest problem.
Brother.
You them not interested. I like in my time where we love it. Them are youth other things to go in my mind. They're interested in football again.
Yo, Peso, you remember the game with Harborview? You remember the game Harborview Arena play mid-season final where the referee said play advantage? You remember that game?
It's no man, no my brethren will live on my house, man. Mario Harris.
Yo, the
set up German name.
The man, yo.
Fabian Blade.
But yeah, I want the greatest goal. I wanted the greatest goal.
All right, sir.
I wanted the greatest goal.
What players talking about, Ryan? All right, sir.
You see it? Cause them time me dey in high school in 7th grade and me a ball boy
I want to tell you, Ryan. I know to the team that 2007, Ryan. And money mash up the team the same way.
Yeah. Well, you know more
2007
one youth when him Woodbine usually play right back. When them still play football?
Oh yeah man. No man, him done it ball man. Him migrate now and live in North Carolina.
Brother, really have some ball that they may tell the people. I want to watch Jamaican Premier. And that's why I suppress the Jamaican Premier League jump off. We have brother car. When they watch the Premier League as a youth, Reno, the girl them in Reno love football like whoa, brother. I never see two women who love football like when I go Reno, go play under 21.
Alright, sir. You know what I'm going on. Under 21 before you see that team them play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm going on.
1 o'clock game and the Superwoman outside out of Reno. The stands, brother, and then you can still the man have a big football, the man have a training pitch, and the man have a match pitch with a chain pan. I come down the man 2009 when Downs will have the under 17 team and we come at Westmoreland and take together. Yeah. Yo, I love Reno, brother. The girl them down the love football. I can't forget this a girl. The man a ball must kicking at the stands and the girl control the ball, may I tell you. Control the ball. Bro, when she control the ball, the whole stadium. Can't forget that moment. Yeah, so it's money. Cause Reno supposed to be in the Premier League, man. Reno a big football club, brother.
Yeah, one town cry, so them are getting back some players. Mr. Catch them on inside tier 2 this season. Okay. So we hear them with a town cry. I invite players back. Cause them kind of feel like something on No, Mr. Dozell, all right, man. Tomorrow, no, for him can tell him more. I'm going to kiss him for that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, company program.
Yeah.
I can ask him about that, yeah.
No, man, definitely, man. Come on, tell him, say, when the West was strong, you know, Jamaican football,
exactly,
you know.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell Ryan, Western Jamaica, other things take up it. From Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, and Shilani.
When me a youth travel, because the Jamaica under 17 team travel to Westmoreland because I don't say that the coach a whole heap of time. Brother, I want the nice when Downs when the crowd walk around the community.
You remember the man that did 19? He's 11 man's the other 17 World Cup, man. The star ball of the man, we number 17. When him go foreign man scholarship. Not play no ball, that's it. Melvin Blair.
Yeah. Him not play no ball.
Not play no ball. Come tell Ryan, you them have a talent now when they go overseas. Other things take up their mind interested again.
Yeah. But me and Shaman Nichols say, you know. Now Shaman Nichols say, true we used to this, the youth them want come out of poverty. So when them go America, them think them go motherland. Them get the green card, them Shaman say it better when the youth them go in some country where them don't know. They said I go keep them focused on the carrying Paris them. Yeah.
Alright, people are cussing you them say they love USL. At the time main thing, you they just want to go USA and get the green card. And no bother, they don't think about to go Europe.
Yeah.
Because too enough of them high language barrier them do that. What do you think still?
Yeah, they need to go, bro, them need to take an example of Paris.
Alright, now look come to them.
See first.
Warner Brown. You know that Warner Brown time with that team of Slovenia, one top team that play was the Europa League.
Yeah.
That I look at to that
Tivoli.
You see today.
No, stop.
Yeah, but I think I do in the park. No, I think I do in the park own him doing alone 11 at Tivoli. I do in the park own him.
Brother, the man bad.
Own him in the fun.
The man bad.
Yeah, man, good time for that.
Good player, skill, quick and everything. But
local ball, man. The attitude, the feeling, and they don't take football games. To me,
yeah.
They look for the bigger thing. A party business. If you look for the man, social media on Instagram, a party business, I'm on thing, brother. When I say man, nothing party, no better than you play well, you enjoy. Time we look on there and everything. This will work hard and it's not keep my aspirations, you know what I mean. That's what I said.
Yeah, for real.
Come on, I look on the team, you know. For me, I see the coach called Tule Makala. When I look on it, Makala 30, Odian Murray from what them buy from Umberline and Mount Pleasant. On top of that, I play Odian Murray. I play Tule Makala. So we say, I waste of time that top of joke, top of the pan. Can you captain Umberline last year? And you play while you utility player, through Sule can play right back. Forward, because Sule forward originally play midfield. I joke thing, I say, the coach called Odian Murray, I think. So that's why coach called Makala 30, you know. You never get called, but you get called already, you can't understand up.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to look at you them like Whisper, Malachi, Blake, to me should have get a call, but it's so getting chance.
Yeah. But
can see about the well to
so you need to save the number. I'm going to take our next call and close off, you know, because my bedtime.
Yeah, man, save the number.
Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. No
brother, I'm saving the number.
Yeah, man. No,
yeah, man, every time, brother.
Yeah. All right, people. So this is the last one, people. So enjoy. Carla, make sure you smash the like button. Like the video, people, if you haven't liked the video. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Final call.
Yeah,
so close it off. Where you just say a while ago? Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Carla, you listen to the program. Listen to me on the phone. Mute the background.
Red man.
Carla, mute your background. Mute your background. Mute your background, Carla.
Yeah, red man, nice.
Alright, go ahead, Carla. Carla, I think you're there at the front. Carla, mute the background, mute your TV and remove from the front.
Yeah, hear me now?
I hear you now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm call precise, me I say. Yeah, me I say, how you feel? I say, how you feel if you know, say, the coach come here and call to a man where you know.
What mean?
To you to your group with. What you mean?
Ajuba.
Kimali boy and Ajuma, man.
Yeah, man, Ajuba. We played Ajuba Boys Town. And who are the next one?
Alright. Kimani boy, man. Bye.
What nickname?
Bye.
Why? Bye. The name sound familiar, but me I try to pick up the picture. I know my play under 20 with Ajuba Boys Town.
We play man come for Charlie man now. Couple years ago man.
The name sound familiar still, but me have to go check him out. So,
I play upon the wing for Arnie Gary man.
Oh, yeah, man, I know how we are talking, man. I know I play under 20 with him too. I play under 20 with him. Where you calling from? Rima or Jungle?
Jungle, man.
Jungle, big up yourself, man. Where you name, Carla?
Yeah? Water, daddy.
Who?
Waterman.
You just give me a name, man. You know, but anyway, continue what you say, do.
Anybody has to have compression. Who I want to play no me like that.
Yeah, for me, you say red man, that means you know me. So go ahead, Carla.
Alright, okay now. Watch out now. Yeah, you tell me I watch that. Go up the stretch of the mother go to school. Every man in the Irish get it. Is that me I do? Yeah, man, said that. If I understand the life is like this, you know, and who you know, who you know you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm not taking the show, man. This one, and I did it. Second time I call for the show, brother, man.
No, for sweet.
But still, real for no say, 2 youth from my club, a part of the national so far for the second or the first day of training. Training session. Yeah. It's not taste so that joy for the jungle city, you know.
It's a joy, man, because you know, we don't normally get player for the national team. And you know, for some reason, we always have talented players.
I want to know. And our 2 best players that I want to say, we say the number 8, then call him too.
Yeah. Ajuba, man. Ajuba, Suarez, man. A killer in the midfield, man. I'm a drop some ball, man.
Face, man. Full of vision, man. A magician, man. Man.
Yeah, for real, Carla. John, what's that? Bring up yourself, Carla, man. Enough respect, man. You don't know junglist, you know, because I usually live at Havana, you know. I usually live at Havana, man. Yeah, man. When I play under 20 for it, Havana, I live, man. And things, so I live at Jungle, I live at Rima, so you don't know on it. Dear to my brother, when under 20 with on it, play for Boys Town too, so you don't know one family, brother. You understand? And I feel good to know that we have a couple youth from down in Rima there who are represent for the community and thing, brother. I enjoy that, you know?
Yeah, that I want Nicholson. Yeah, it's a joy because the bull look at one face. So, look, you see the youth, the thing said we adore. Yeah, man. Believe me, man.
For real, man. For real, Carla, man. Yeah, a big up to the jungle seminar, because you know, only you and Vivian from over Havana who watch the show. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Past we work at the gym over on it. Big up yourself, man. Enough love and respect, man. Appreciate all of them people. And the grounds, man, them over on it. Always sit down with them when we go a match to our jungle. So, big up on yourself. Enough love and respect, man. But yeah, Carla, what the final thing you want to say? Because I want to run down my bed, you know.
Oh, as I say, there's a 2G, them that big up, man. I hear that.
Yeah, man.
Juma Johnson, yeah, buying. Yeah, man, can you understand? Say 2 youth, not care for my younger while. Flores from there, John Mills, do the right thing. Yeah, man, from there, Camis and come so come and go camper down. Never job farm.
Yeah,
man, that's great player, man. I just want speed, I see them to me, I believe me say that play my 5 more longer while.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I said to myself.
And just,
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Enough respect, man. Enough respect.
Alright.
Yeah, man. See that people never know what you show, you know. Yeah, the man say, Immujal, watch me. Me and my mother, I bring my guy school up at jungle every morning. So you don't know, say, it's a bigger man for me. Yeah, but the man them need for do better at Jamaica though. Cause it's no way we can have the sprint legend miss up how much money. Me can't understand how the government now protect the people them. They need to protect the people them better. Can't believe it's a bold the man train so hard, work so hard and losing money. And even rest of people them are losing money. Too much time this happening in Jamaica, man, and nobody now give accountability. You know what I mean, to all of these people. Joke thing, people. Joke thing. The man them need to do better, man. The government, it look like it's not secure to keep your money in a Jamaican bank right now. Cause the man them, boy, I tell you star, the man them trap the line, the man them scam the line better. Bad, but anyway, people, wanna big up on yourself tomorrow. Join me at 7 o'clock at Wendell Downswell. People, don't forget, hit the like button tomorrow. The technical director of Jamaican football, Wendell Downswell, will join us live at 7 p.m. So make sure that you do everything we have to do. Reach home. If you know reach home in time, watch it back on the replay. It's going to be a classic. People, don't forget to check out the merchandise, people. The more merchandise you buy, the better for the channel. People, we have people on the payroll, you know. So when you ask, you know, say people, give a look at donation. We ask, you know, because guess what? We have to encourage the people them we have put for us to show them. We want a month and we can send them a little thing. For give them encouragement. So if you have a super chat, don't afraid to send a super chat. If you want to buy a cup, you want to buy a people, we know how we do a thing. We try to sell. And we have the habit there. We're not there just asking for money. So if you don't want to donate, you can buy a mug for $14 and buy a t-shirt for $40. Support the thing. That's how we will get the channel up and running. So we want to make sure a month time we can appeal the people who are also show them a local change, for buy a local juice, for encouragement. So I can't do it alone. So I ask you guys for your support. So if you have a $10, if you have a $5, donate it. The PayPal account, the people. Don't afraid for send a $6. Don't afraid for send a $3 and say, boy, Ryan, say a $3 put towards the people who are try to improve the show, to get the show better. Only way to go better unless you guys give us your support. And support go a long way, people. You understand? The engine have to continue run. And the engine work with gas, not only water. You understand? Yeah, so you have to, people have to do help to hit the like button, share it, get the show bigger. We're trying to get some sponsor. We're trying to do the right thing to improve, to get the channel to where we want it. You get to me, I say we want to do better and better and better. Every year we want to improve. So see the PayPal account there, if you're watching back on the replay, don't afraid for send a $5 and say this you have. We appreciate every cent. Nothing but love and respect. Shout out to all of the females I'm watching. Danny Jed wife, big up yourself. Shem, big up yourself. Georgia girl with the whole family of Atlanta watch the program. Big up Georgia girl husband, big up. You get to me, I say Crystal, big up yourself. Sabrina, big up yourself. And for all of the rest of females in the here, send me a message. Tell me, yeah, watch your show. We'll go over there and shout out to people who want to try to be the best version of myself and the show. So I try to get some more hosts for host it, because sometimes I don't want to tired for hear me though. I like me I tell. So yeah, if you can put a $2 super chat or a $3 super chat or but Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Bye. buying the merchandise. Let me know. What do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel, bro. And it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Peace.
You know what I realize with a lot of people? Why they're stuck. Why they don't go further than they are. Why sometimes they regress. Why people that are so quick to comment negatively or give a backhanded compliment and think it's okay, or make a backhanded comment, because they're so focused on the messenger and not the message. And that's a big issue that I'm noticing pretty much every day. So many people want to listen to.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan. Paul, brother. And the man bring all of us Paul for give her the thing, brother. You don't even know my vex, my youth.
He's done, Ryan.
Come give to yourself, brother.
No, Ryan, you good, man.
Why
Right.
put on all of us Paul, brother?
No, Ryan, easy, easy.
Man, you don't even know my vex, my youth. Why put on all of us Paul? Why bring all of us Paul, brother? Give out thing, brother. All of us Paul and give a lion, my youth. You don't even know my vex, my youth. Oh my God, why put on all of us Paul, brother? Oh my God, brother. We got Mario up, Bridging.
Slow, calm down, Ryan. I say go. Football. Slow down, dog. It's okay, brother.
See, why we put on Alva Spoil, Bridging? The same player them want to kill with, brother. Them man they will use and a kill with campaign, brother. Right side and the left back, brother. I tell you, my youth. You don't even know me. I tell you, I'm a vex, my youth. I'm a vex, Bridging. Alva Spoil are the weak link, brother. You shouldn't even know, my youth. I'm a vex, my youth. Oh my God. Why we bring on Alva Spoil, Bridging? Why we bring Alva Spoil back to the team, brother? Don't go them scope on Alva Spoil, brother.
Alva Spoil.
Why we bring on Alva Spoil, my youth? Why we bring on Alva Spoil if we give her the game, Bridging, Taylor? Same thing we all the time, brother. Why we are call Alva Spoil back? Why we are call him 19 to come give her the thing all the time, brother? Why you just paying me from the bottom of my heart, Bridging? I tell you that, my youth. I tell you that, Bridging. It paying me, Bridging.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Ryan, just close it, Ryan. Close the camera and cool down, brother. Close the camera and cool down.
Vex, my youth. Vex.
Ryan. Close the camera and cool down.
My Taylor, my youth.
But you have to control emotions.
Ryan, control emotion. Just cool down. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, man.
By the way, Taylor, 4 minutes added on.
Yes, 4 minutes added on.
And I don't know how Mexico aren't 3-1 up, but they missed a super chance.
Yo, bro. Yeah.
Should be 4 or 5.
Lordy. So you see, because I can't even be I can't. This is not the time to be. I can't be negative, dog, because Jamaica showed me fight tonight. You see what I mean? The team showed me
Mate,
fight, but we had the game, bro.
seriously, Taylor, fair play.